Hello, good morning, my warriors. Welcome aboard. I hope you guys can see me and hear me loud and clear. And if so, do let me know in the chat box by putting up a yo, putting up a smiley, wishing each other, make new friends. Welcome to We Enlight, the dedicated English medium channel for all the JEE NEET aspirants, any kind of competitive exam, and you want to learn in English. This is the channel for all of you. Welcome aboard. And my name is Shreyas, your physics master teacher. So nice to see you guys. Hello Mokshana, hello Aisha, hello Veda, hello Harish. So before we begin, I just want to know how many of you are going to write the exam tomorrow and when is your exam date? Just put up your exam date and shift so that others also know. You can get to know each other well and you know who you might bump into at the exam center. And if you are a 2023 or 2024 aspirant and still wanting to enjoy this class and see how the senior grades work, well, welcome aboard and you can let us know as well. So I can see many of you are going to give the exam on 25th, 26th. I think people who are giving the exam after 26th or 27th are still in the chill mode. We'll be like, okay, we'll watch Sure Shot later on. Aram se. No guys, it's not the time to chill. Tomorrow, day after, there will be many sessions again. So you will not have time to even go through all the exam papers of the previous shifts. Make sure you attend the session, call in all your friends. I want all the students out here to call up your friends as soon as possible. So Nikita saying 25th, Hasini 25, Aisha 2023 aspirant, Ankit saying, sir, 28 shift 1. Hi sir, do you remember me? Okay, Sandhya, I think I remember you. Maybe not so much, but this name rings a bell. Hello Farid, hi Dinesh, excellent session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much guys. So Sigma Shelby 2024 aspirant, amazing, amazing. So let's begin for the most awaited session. We started the Sure Shot series because we saw that many of our questions were getting repeated. So don't expect the exact same questions. Don't expect the exact same questions tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If it comes, good, but accept similar models, similar patterns, similar difficulty, similar concept based questions in the days to come. Even if you get 2-3 questions, that's a big deal because your marks will improve by 12 instead of getting -3. So -3 and 12, there is a shift of 15. So that delta of 15 marks can come by watching this session. Okay, you never know. Things have gone really well with many students in the previous sessions. So that's me. I have graduated from NIT Nagpur. I did my research from IIT Bombay. And if you want to know more about me, that's my Instagram handle out there. So I hope you guys have smashed the like button as well as the subscribe button, because unless you do that, you will not get the notifications and also the suggestions from YouTube about the upcoming classes. And I bet you do not want to miss that. So let's start with the first question. But before that, make sure you're also a part of the Telegram channel to get the PDF as well as additional notifications. So there we go. As a first question coming up on your screen, sometimes based on current electricity, you see questions which involve parallel series circuits, batteries are there, resistors are there. Sometimes you might have to use KVL, sometimes you might have to use equivalent batteries or equivalent resistance concept, or sometimes it's just a matter of potential difference. Sometimes they also combine questions with resistors and capacitors. These are the common type of questions in current electricity. Okay, so Mogunath, first physics, then chemistry, and then you will have mathematics. So expect around 2.5 hours or 3 hours, not more than that. Hello Arun Reddy, nice to see you back. Okay, so I don't know Nagpur ki public hai ki nahi, Aniket, but India ki public hai. So join in, just worry about yourself and the exam right now. Now I hope you have read the question by now as I was talking. If you notice, the question is what is the ratio of the current through the 10 ohm resistance. So let's say I mark this as I1 and the current through the 20 ohm resistance. So basically I2. So how do I find I1 and I2? There is a simple way to do that. This capacitor has no use because the capacitor blocks current. Everybody agrees with this. The capacitor in a DC circuit, it will nothing but block the current. If it blocks the current, just forget about this. Just forget about this branch, except for the fact that the voltage difference is created. Just because there is no current does not mean there is no voltage difference. Even in a battery without the current, the voltage difference across the battery is the EMF. So hence, this point will be at +3 volts and this point will be at plus 0 volts. There is no point of plus, but still 0 volts. So that is 0 volts, this is 3 volts. So now I look at two independent circuits, one is this one is this one, and then I write down the potential difference across this circuit as 3 volts, this circuit as 3 volts, and I try to find I1 and I2. Observe how I'm going to do that. For the upper one, look at this. There is a battery of 5 volts, and then you have this resistance of 20 ohms, okay, and there is current which is I2 flowing through it. This is 0 volts. This is 3 volts. Everybody agrees with this? Everybody agrees with this? Many of you are saying B. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Come on, guys. I'm also going to miss you a lot, pulse edits, but don't worry. There are a lot more sessions for you guys in the days to come. It's not the end. So use KVL. So 3 is the initial voltage. I'm going from here to here. As I go across the battery, there is a jump of 5 volts. So hence plus 5. I'm going across the resistance. So minus, there is a drop of I into R, which is 20, is equal to the voltage at this point, which is 0. I've just used KVL starting from here to here. Now 3 plus 5 is 8, and this will be nothing but I2 into 20. Great. So I2 is nothing but 8 by 20, which I can also write it as divided by 4. Divided by 4, guys. So you will get 8 divided by 4 is nothing but 2, and 20 divided by 4 is nothing but 5. So that's I2. Same way you can also find out I1. Very simple. Just draw the circuit. It is nothing but this one, this resistance, and this point, this is 0 volt, this is 3 volt, this is 3 volt, and this is the resistance of 10 ohm with some current I1. So here, if you had to write, it will be 3. There is a jump of 3 volts, so plus 3, and there is a drop of I1 into 10 is equal to the final voltage. So 6 is equal to I1 into 10. So dividing it by 2 on both sides, 6 by 2 is 3, 10 by 2 is nothing but 5. So hence I will get the value of I1 by I2. Come on, my warriors, what is the value of I1 by I2? I1 is 3 by 5 and I2 is nothing but 2 by 5. So it will be just 3 by 2. That is the answer. So many of you are wrong about it. Many of you are saying option B. No, the answer is option A. So use of KVL, use of the concept of capacitor blocking current, uses of batteries producing potential difference, how to use KVL or KCL, it should be there in your head. These questions are very common. Expect these kind of questions. Not the exact same thing, but the concepts will be repeated. Alright, moving on to the next one. Everybody with me? Yep. Hello Satvika, I'm very good, very bagunna. Okay, which of the following transitions of the helium positive ion give rise to spectral lines which has the same wavelength as some spectral line in the hydrogen atom? Try to solve this. Meanwhile, let me tell you that hydrogen spectra is a very important concept in JEE Main's perspective. So always you will see questions on using Rydberg's constant, or questions which involve some kind of spectrum based questions like Lyman-Balmer series, or energy based questions. This is at this energy, this is at this energy, compare the N1, N2, or N1, N2 is given, compare the energies. These are very common questions in JEE Mains. So I feel we should use Rydberg's constant because both the orbits are given. I think the formula of Rydberg we should use. So let's try to do this first for the helium one. For helium, Z is 2, atomic number is 2, because the formula is Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. The whole thing into Rydberg's constant is the wavelength. So let's try to do this. Okay, so Z is nothing but 2, so 2 square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square will be equal to, this is for helium, and for hydrogen, Z is 1, so 1 square into 1 by something else. Let me put M1 square minus M2 square. That's it. I'm just equating their wavelengths. Which formula have I used? I've used 1 by lambda is equal to R Z square into 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square. This is the formula that I have used. Okay, so 2 square, just bring it on the other side. Just bring 2 square on the other side, so it will become 1 by N1 square minus 1 by N2 square will be equal to, bring that 2 square over here, so this will become 1 by 2 times of M1 square minus 1 by 2 times of M2 square. Now what is the use of writing it like this? These both are equal, These both are equal, LHS and RHS. Now just compare. This should be equal to this. This should be equal to this. Only then you will see that the equality exists. That is one of the major solution. Hence, can you see N1 is twice M1 and N2 is twice M2. That means since it is twice of that, N1 and N2 are even numbers. N1 and N2 both will be even numbers. They can never be odd because of this factor 2. So whatever the solution is, it has to be an even solution. So 6 and 5, not possible. 5 is an odd number. 6 and 3 is an odd number. Is there one even solution at least? Yes. This 4 and 2 are even solutions. Hence this is correct. This 5 cannot be true. 3 cannot be true. These both are correct. So option A. If none of the options were correct, then I would have marked none of these. But there is at least one solution amongst the given solution. Alright, so you are supposed to look for the even number out here. Such a big lovely concept. Chala baundi, J.S.V. Nagal Lakshmi. Chala baundi. Okay, moving on to the next one. A radioactive sample contains two radioactive nucleus A and B having decay constant lambda and 2 lambda. Initially, 20% of the decay comes from A. How long will it take for 50% of the decay to come from A? Let's try to understand what is happening over here. In the first given statement, the radioactive nuclei having some decay constants are decaying. 20% of the decay is coming from A. So imagine this is A and let's say this is B. Oops, just one second. If this is A and this is B, here 20% of the decay is coming, 80% of the decay is coming from B. Now what it means is that the rate at which it disintegrates, the activity of A is just 20% of the whole sample and activity of B is just 80%. So the initial activity of sample A is 20% of the entire sample and initial activity of B is 80% of the entire sample. In fact, if you take the ratio 20 and 80%, you will see 20 by 80 is nothing but 1/4. This is basically everything initially. This is everything initially. But later on what is happening, observe carefully, 50% of the decay comes from A. That means 50% will also come from B. So after some time, A as well as B both will decay and contribute 50-50%. That means the activity of A upon activity of B, which is 50 by 50, will be nothing but 1 by 1, which is 1:1. Isn't that right? Now what's the next step? Well, just use your formula. What is the formula, guys? Activity at any time is initial activity into e to the power minus lambda into t. This is the formula that you are going to use. So let's use that over here. Activity at any time is initial activity into e raised to minus lambda t. So hence I can immediately say AA by AB is A initial of A into e to the power minus lambda t, because A had an activity of lambda whereas B has an activity of, decay constant of lambda, B has a decay constant of 2 lambda. So this will become AB is equal to A initial of B into e to the power minus 2 lambda t. A by AB, I just found it out to be 1:1. A initial of A and B is 1:4. Just put 1:4. Bring this guy on the top, so it will become e to the power 2 lambda t minus lambda t. So take that 4 on this side, so 4 will be equal to e to the power lambda t. Take log on both sides. So take log on both sides, guys. You are just going to get log of 4. Log of 4 is nothing but lambda into t. Log 4 is 2 ln 2. Lambda is given to be ln 2 by value into t. Log 2 cancel, so t will be equal to 2. That's the answer. So activity exponential decay based questions are very, very common. Very good, Roshan. Very good, Lakshmi. Yes, Kishore, not in the batch right now, but maybe I'll come over there some or the other time. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys, fair enough? All right, let's move on to the next one. No, there will be no third attempt. This is the last attempt. Who said that there is going to be third attempt? Guys, after this, the third attempt will be there of JEE Mains, but that will be in 2023. Okay, that means you have to take a drop. That is the only way. There is no third attempt. Okay, this is the last thing. Whatever you have to do it here only. Okay, in a moving coil galvanometer, the number of turns, area, and magnetic field strength is given. The increase in the current sensitivity by 25%. Which of the following things you are going to increase? Yes, piano world, bacha, I will do it. Don't worry. Come on. Try to recollect what's the formula of sensitivity and the relationship between angular displacement and the current which passes through a galvanometer based on the torsional constant, number of turns, area, magnetic field. All these things are going to matter. Yes, JEE Advanced session will be conducted on this channel. Don't worry. But first, let's clear JEE Mains. Let's do bit set. Those are the things right in front of us. Now the formula goes something like this. The angular displacement of that needle in the galvanometer. Remember basketball. Basketball means NBA. That's NBA. And in basketball you catch the ball. So C below you catch the basketball. So that's how you remember it. And this is into current. Now you just have to see the current has to be increased by 25%. That means if you bring theta by I, this becomes your current sensitivity is equal to NBA by C. According to the given information, this has to be increased by 25%. That means you have to increase it by 1/4. You have to increase it by 1/4. So any one of these variables, you increase it by 1/4 except for C. Either you increase N by 1/4, B by 1/4 or A by 1/4. If you target N, okay, if you target N and you increase it by 1/4, if you increase it by 1/4, that means think about it, the turns by 24, 1/4 of 24 is 6. So you have to increase it by 6 turns. You have to increase it by 6 turns. If you target magnetic field, and you try to increase it by 1/4, magnetic field, where is magnetic field? Magnetic field is 0.2. 0.2's 1/4 is 0.05. So you have to increase it by 0.05 Tesla. If you target area, and if you try to increase it by 1/4, that means you have to increase it by 2's 1/4 is 0.4. So 0.4 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters square. Now check which of the options match. I think this will match, because if you increase the number of turns by 6, the total turns becomes 30. So if you increase it by plus 6 turns, so the new number of turns will become 24 plus 6, which is 30. Hence this is the answer. Everything else will not match. Everybody. Okay. Always, Shravan, Anil, Vedantu is always for you. Vedantu will come up with different languages. But remember, English will be always there for you, okay? So anytime you want to learn in English, it's always going to be there. Moving on to the next one, coming up on your screen. A parallel beam of light traveling in air is incident at certain angle on a plane boundary, refractive index. Angle between incident and refracted wavefront is how much? Let's move to the next question. So I think it's a question based completely on Snell's law. Snell's law based questions are very, very common, guys. So expect these kind of questions in the exam as well. Okay, so let's apply Snell's law and see what happens. Before that, let me at least show the normal. There is some incident ray, there is some refracted ray. Okay, and this is your incident beam of light, which is having 60 degrees incidence. So using Snell's law, what I will get is sine of 60 degrees by sine of r, refracted angle, is a refractive index, which is √3. Sine 60 is √3 by 2. 1 by sine of r is √3. √3 cancels. Take sine r on the other side. So sine r is half. That means r is equal to 30 degrees. So I got this angle as 30 degrees. Now the question is not What is the angle between incident and refracted ray? It is between refracted and incident wavefronts. So the wavefronts will be like this. So this will be the incident wavefront, this will be the incident wavefront, and these will be the refracted wavefronts. These will be the refracted wavefronts. The question is, what is the angle between these two? Guys, I have a feeling whatever amount the ray bends by, whatever amount the ray, the incident ray which was traveling, it will bend by some angle. That is your angle of deviation. If the ray deviates by delta, even your wavefronts will deviate by delta. Think about it. Because wavefronts are always perpendicular to the ray. So if the ray bends, wavefront also bends. As much as the ray bends, that much the wavefronts bend. So the delta of the wavefront is the delta of the ray, and the delta of the ray is always mod of I minus R for refraction. I is nothing but 60, R is nothing but 30, hence the angle is 30 degrees. Just check this out. Option B is correct too. Everybody with me on this? Understood? Clear? So whenever you bend any ray or line, if there was something which was perpendicular to it or making certain fixed angle with it, even that will bend by the same angle. It's going to go together. How much ever this bends, this also will bend so much. That's all. Everybody with me on this? Okay, very good, very good, very good. Let's move on to the next one coming up on your screen. Interesting question on capacitors. Awesome, Gion. Yes, advanced session will come. Manikanta Bodila. Very soon. Very good, Aisha. Alright, Aisha is our young warrior, 2023 warrior, watching these sessions with all of you. She is your junior. Capacitor C1 and C2 are connected in series with a battery of EMF 30 volts. Vx minus Vy is 10. Vy minus Vz is 20. Then capacitance are in the ratio of who's how many times? Who's how many times? Nandita, if you are getting 240 to 250 in the mock test, I think it's a good score, but it depends which mock test you are giving. So if you maintain your same, what do you say, mind and same kind of thoughts, same kind of tempo in the exam, I'm pretty sure with a similar kind of difficulty, you will get that much, and it is a good score in JEE Mains for sure. First of all, do you see that these capacitors, forget this point, this just tells that this is 0 volt, this is the reference potential, that's all. Aren't these two capacitors in series? Just tell me that. C1 and C2 are basically in series, If capacitors are in series, what is same? Charge, voltage, capacitance. What is same? Come on, think about it. Come on, Pradeep, this is an English channel, so we'll be conducting classes only in English over here. Okay? Alright, Pavan Kumar. Cool. So charge will be same? Correct. So Q will be same in both the capacitors. If Q is same, that means Q1 will be equal to Q2. That means C1 V1 will be equal to C2 V2 because Q is CV. C1 I do not know. V1 is the voltage across this capacitor. What is the voltage across this capacitor? Just see the data points. The voltage across C1 will be YZ voltage difference, that is 20 volts. The voltage across this capacitor will be XY, which is nothing but 10 volts. Hence, V1 will be nothing but 20. C2 is as it is, voltage 2 will be 10. So hence, C2 will be twice of C1. C2 will be twice of C1, and already somebody has marked the answer D. Very good. Very good. Nisamni, very good. Awesome. Very good, guys. Keep it up. Very good, Mokshana. So, whenever capacitors are in series, charge is same. Whenever capacitors are in parallel, the voltage is same. Accordingly, adjust the equations. Alright, moving on. So, you will expect questions on capacitors, series, parallel, and these kind of things are very, very common. Now, YDAC based questions are also very common. In a Young's double slit experiment, the central fringe produced by light is found to shift to the fourth fringe after a glass plate of certain thickness is introduced. Okay, let's try to do this question, my warriors. Okay, Okay. Yes, all about everything. You can definitely join the Vedantu JEE batch. If you have any doubts, please contact me on this Captain_Shreyas. I'll definitely help you out. Okay. Chalo, let's try to do this. First of all, in Young's double slit experiment, you obviously have two slits. This is where the screen is. And now, usually you get the 0th maxima here. So 0th maxima before used to be here. But the entire pattern shifts. The moment you put some kind of a glass slab right over here, this is where this is called as the shift, and this is where the new central maxima is found. Now that shift in case of a glass slab is given by T into mu minus 1 into D by small d. This is the formula for the shift. You can waste some time deriving it, but in the exam I feel you should remember this formula because this is very common. Now it is clearly mentioned the shift is 4 fringes. That means the shift value is 4 beta. 4 beta means nothing but 4 into lambda times d by small d. This will be equal to T into mu minus 1 into d by small d. D cancels. So I think I'll be just left with simple numbers like 4 times of lambda. 4 times of lambda is equal to T into mu minus 1. That's it. So I think we just need to find thickness. So thickness will be 4 times of lambda. Lambda is 6000 Armstrong. So 6000 into 10 to the power minus 10 divided by mu minus 1. Mu is, where is mu? 1.5. So 1.5 minus 1. That's it. Solve the question. Now you'll get it. All right. So just check it out. You don't even have to bother the powers of 10, strictly speaking. So 6 4s are 24 and 1.5 minus 1 is half. 2 goes on the top, so it will become into 2. And some powers of 10 doesn't really matter. 24 2s are 48. So it should be option A. Do you realize what trick I have used? Have you watched that video? If you have not watched, please watch it. Cheat codes and tricks for JEE Mains. I don't even have to calculate the powers of 10. Just multiply the numbers. That's it. How many of you remember? Just put a thumbs up. Already Immoral Soul saying, yes, very good, very good. Shruti also agreeing to this. Looks like people have watched it. Use that trick. I have been teaching you. These will save you 10, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. When you add these times, it becomes so huge that it makes a big difference in your ranks and marks. Awesome, guys. Nesami, Bhuvi, Jealous Jani. Oh my God, why do you keep such names? All right, very good. Laddu Singh, Bhavya, Nikita, Adya. All right, Ritesh, very good. Ankit, Santosh, awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. A screen is placed 90 centimeters from an object. The image on the screen is formed by the concave lens at 2 different locations separated by 20. Determine the focal length of the lens. So this is basically your displacement method. Displacement method where you have an object and there are 2 positions of the lens, L1 and L2, and your screen is over here. The distance between the object and the screen is capital D. The shift in the position is, let's say, X. Okay, and at both the positions you get an image on the screen. So what are you going to do? Which formula is there? That formula for the displacement method, F is equal to nothing but D square minus X square by 4 times of D. Isn't that the formula? Just use this, guys. Just use this. You are going to get it. That's all. So what is capital D? Is it given? Screen is placed 90 centimeters from the object. So this will be 90 square. X is 20. So 20 square upon 4 times of D. What is D? It is again 90. So just put 90 over here. So 9 square is 81. 2 square is 4. 10 square, I will take it common outside. Divided by 4 into 9 into 10. So 81 minus 4, that's 77. Into one of the zeros goes, so divided by 10, sorry, into 10. 9 4s are 36. So 77 by 36. 77 by 36. Come on, guys. What's the answer? It's going to be 2 point something. So that means close to 21 because you are multiplying it by 10. So, yep, because 36 2s are 72. So it will be slightly more than 2, and you multiply it by 10. That means it will be little bit more than 20, slightly more than 20. Hence option C will be correct. But you need to be a little bit careful because of this option, none of these. So what if this is not correct? Hence you will have to calculate in the examination center, okay? Only when none of these option is there. If it was some value which is out of bounds or which does not make sense, then you could have straight away gone with C. But otherwise, do not take the chance of marking none of these. And how many of you remember what's the probability of a question having none of these as the answer? Let's see how many of you are attentive. What's the probability? Everybody should know this. All of the above, what's the probability? None of the above, what's the probability? Let's see. Thank you, Sandhya. Thank you, Sai Krishita Kumuri. Wow, very good. 21% roughly. That means 1/5, approximately 1/5 of the times none of these will be correct. If you get all of these, what's the probability? The probability is more than 25%. In fact, it is close to 30 to 35%. There is a good chance all of these is correct many times. Okay? So the probability increases. It's around the range of 30 to 35%. Awesome, guys. You guys have been listening to me carefully. Very good, very good. Okay, let's see this. Light of two different frequencies whose photons have energies 1 electron volt and 2.5 electron volt respectively illuminate a metal of work function this much, 0.5 electron volt. The ratio of the maximum speed of the electrons. Question based on photoelectric, and this concept on photoelectric equation has been very, very common in the previous attempts as well as the past years. So you should definitely know how to solve this. The photoelectric equation goes something like this. The energy of the photon is nothing but the work function plus the kinetic energy. So in the first case, let's see what is the situation. First case, light's energy is 1 electron volt. So 1 electron volt is equal to work function is always 0.5. So electron volt, so that is K. So hence the kinetic energy in the first case will be 1 minus 0.5, which is 0.5 electron volt. Now in the second case, the energy of that photon is 2.5 electron volt. Work function is still 0.5 electron volt. There will be a new kinetic energy. So the new kinetic energy will be 2.5 minus 0.5, which is 2 electron volts. Now the question is to find the ratio of the speeds. So for that, here is the logic I use. Well, if I just do K1 by K2, if I do K1 by K2, from here I'll see it is 0.5 divided by 2. 0.5 is half, 2 is also 2. Come on, 2 into 2 is 4. So there you go. K1 and K2, K formula is half mv square, half m cancels. So this will be v1 square by v2 square. Hence v1 by v2 will be 1 by 2. Many students end up marking 1 by 4, which is there, but that's not correct. Question is ratio of the speeds. So hence C for captain, your capto, is correct. Yep, there you go. Sometimes I feel, are the options designed for physics such that most of the time C is correct because I am the captain? I'm not sure. So that's the correct one. Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, Charan Sani. So see what is given, see what is not given, see what is asked. You might find the ratio to be 1:4 in the exams, hurry bari, in a haste, you might mark that option, but that's not the way to do it. All right, moving on to the next one. Here comes the next question. A proton moves in a circular path of some radius, perpendicular magnetic field, de Broglie wavelength associated. De Broglie wavelength concept and the concept of a charged particle going in a circular path in a perpendicular magnetic field is a very common concept. Expect these are sure shot kind of concepts in the examination. So let's start away with it. Wavelength is nothing but h by p. That's your de Broglie concept. But how is momentum related with magnetism? Well, we all know radius of a charged particle going in a circular path, right, in a uniform magnetic field is given by mv by qb. mv by qb. This is uniform circular motion of a charged particle in magnetic field. In magnetic field. This is the concept I have used. Great. So what do we do? mv is nothing but momentum. So this is divided by qb. That's r. So therefore p is nothing but rqb. Like you have rcb, rcb. Like that you have rqb. So put r, q and b over here. There you go, and just put h over here. That's lambda. So the question is, what is the de Broglie wavelength? Substitute everything. So 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 34. The whole thing divided by radius is 6.6 into 10 to the power minus 3 into charge of a, what is it? Proton. Proton's charge is the same as the electron. So it is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs into B, magnetic field. Where is it given? 0.625. 0.625 guys. Okay, so a lot of things are going to get cancelled, like 6.6 and 6.6 goes away. So I'm just left with 10 to the power minus 34. You have 1.6 into 0.625, and here you have 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power minus 19. So that's going to be 10 to the power minus 22. Now, if you solve this, 10 to the power minus 34 and 10 to the power minus 22 becomes 10 to the power minus 12, 10 to the power minus 12, and 1.6 into 0.625, you can do the multiplication, 16 and 625, it just becomes 1 guys. Yeah, you can just know that, you can just do it, it's just going to come out to be 1. 1.6 into 0.625, try it out, it's just going to be 1. So this is meters, so this will be 10 to the power minus 2 Armstrong. That's the final outcome. So 10 to the power minus 2 is option C for Capto again, C for Correcto. Awesome, very good. No, it's not D. Just made a mess up with the decimals, just check it out. It's all a question on decimals if you notice. Okay, if you screw up the decimals, you're going to get a wrong answer for sure. Don't mess up the decimals. It's 10 to the power minus 2 Armstrong. Armstrong is 10 to the power minus 10 meters. Yep. All right. No, Shruti, calculator chesava. No chesava. No calculators. Okay, make sure you build up the calculation speed on your own. Moving on to the next one. Two simple harmonic motions represented by equations. This and this, phase difference between the velocity is how much? Interesting. Yeah, my fever is better, but I'm not using AC. I'm using a normal fan right now, because if I use AC, I feel I'm going to fall sick. That's why I'm sweating like crazy now. Okay, so I think the virus is like, please turn on the AC, man. I need to survive. I'm like, screw you. You know, I'm not going to put on the AC. You die inside my body. I'm just going to flush you out. So I'm not turning on the AC. I'm just sweating it out so that the virus dies, and finally I am fit in the days to come. All right, moving on to the next one, guys. Two simple harmonic motions are represented by the equations this and this, the phase difference between the velocity and this particle and this particle. Okay, so the phase difference between the velocities is the same as the phase difference between acceleration, is also the same as phase difference between the position. There is nothing different about it. Correct? Okay, very good. Now what do we do? Look at the equations. y1 is 0.1 sine 100 pi t plus pi by 3. Great. Now what is this? y2 is equal to 0.1. Oh, sine cos, you cannot compare them. You have to convert cos into sine. So the moment you convert cos into sine, what will happen, guys? Okay, this 100 pi t will be there, 100 pi t will be there, plus there was nothing inside. Okay, great, plus pi by 2, right? Sine of theta plus pi by 2 is cos theta. Sine of theta plus pi by 2 is cos theta. Now it's comparable. Now you can see these are the phase differences. Now you get the answer, guys. So the phase difference will be mod of pi by 3 minus pi by 2, that's 60 minus 90 or 90 minus 60, which is just going to be how much, guys? It is going to be pi by 6. That's all. Pi by 6. Is that there somewhere? Option B. There you go. Very good, Adya. Very good, Mohammad Rafiq. Sai, वैसे I'm from Maharashtra, but right now I'm settled in Karnataka. Yep. But I have roots from Andhra and little bit of Karnataka and little bit of Tamil Nadu. So mixture, mixed breed, like that chivda packet that you get, mixture, right? So I like that mixture. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay. A plane electromagnetic wave of frequency 25 megahertz travels in free space in x direction at a particular point in space. E is equal to this much. The magnetic field at this point is how much? How much? Let's try to do this. Well. First of all, electric field by magnetic field is a C. So magnetic field is E by C. So standard formula, guys. Electric field is given 6.3 and speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8. 63 divided by 3 is 21. So it will be 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 8. 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 8 is there in both the options. So this is wrong. This is also wrong. Now I do not know the direction. So for that, I have this best way to do it. And that is electric field cross magnetic field is parallel to the velocity vector. electric field cross. Electric field is in J cap. Electric field is in J cap. Magnetic field, I do not know. The velocity of light is in I cap. So J cross what is going to give you? J cross what is going to give you I? If you again forget it, use our nice clock that you have. Your clock has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. My clock has IJK. This is your vector clock. If it goes clockwise, it is positive. If it goes anti-clockwise, it is negative. So J cross K will be I. Yes. So J cross K. So that question mark is going to be K hat, not minus K hat. So option A is correct too. Very good. So this is a vector clock which you should know. Standard. Okay, awesome. Many of you got it correct. These kind of questions, again, standard. They always ask questions on speed of light, permittivity based questions. Permittivity is given, permeability is given, what is the new speed of light in that medium, or field is given, magnetic field is asked, or what is the direction of the electric field or magnetic field if the speed of light is given. Standard questions on electromagnetic waves. Okay, now this is a beautiful question. A 1 centimeter long string fixed at both ends, standing waves. And you have displacement amplitude of 1 millimeter less than the maximum amplitude, separated by d centimeter. The string is oscillating in its third overtone. Find out the d value. Okay, I feel we should start with a diagram. Without the diagram, I don't think we'll get much. So let me draw the standing wave. I love drawing these standing waves. Aren't they beautiful, guys? Look at this. This is your standing wave. This particle will oscillate this much. This will oscillate this much. This will be antinode. Okay, again this is node. Again this particle will oscillate more. Highest is always antinode, and it keeps on changing. So these are your standing wave vibrations shown on a string, right? Okay. Now what is the meaning of this statement, third overtone? Third overtone, and it's fixed at both ends. Very important. When a string is fixed at both ends, you have first harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic. Let me just write it down for you. First harmonic, second harmonic, third harmonic, fourth harmonic, fifth harmonic. The first harmonic is your fundamental. This becomes over the fundamental. This is your first overtone. This is your second overtone. This is your third overtone. This is your fourth overtone. As per the given question, this is what is given. Fourth harmonic or third overtone. This is the question. When you are in the fourth harmonic, the meaning is fourth harmonic means 4 complete loops. 4 complete loops. Here though I have drawn just 3 loops. Maybe I should show one more. So this is basically your standing wave produced. Fourth harmonic, third overtone, one and the same thing. Awesome, Santosh. Very good. Now look at the concept over here. Since the string is 1 centimeter long, since the string is 1 centimeter long, this is 1 centimeter, you can see 1, 2 wavelengths are there, 1, 2. You see that? Everybody sees that? So 2 lambda is equal to 1 centimeter. That means lambda is equal to 0.5 centimeter. Everybody agrees with this point? Everybody agrees with this point? If you have not been able to see it, again I'll show it over here. See this, this is one wavelength. This is one wavelength, correct? This is one wavelength. This is another wavelength. See if you can see it right now. So these are 2 wavelengths over here. So hence it is 2 lambda is 1 or lambda is half or 0.5 centimeters. Looks like DNA says erudite. Interesting. Now the question says all the points on the string having displacement of 1 millimeter, which is less than the maximum. Maximum is at antinodes. Antinode here. These are the maximum displacements. All other particles will have lesser than the antinode displacements, like the one over here, right? I'm just showing some random points, just understanding purpose. All these points are equally spaced by how much, guys? D. This is what is given. This is what is given in the question. Now the question is, what is the value of D? What is the value of D? Everybody able to understand this? Did you understand the diagram? Beautiful. So this point and this point does not have as much displacement as this point, but they are separated by some distance. This and this same distance. This and this same distance. Okay, how do I now relate this lambda and this d? I think you can. If you think about it, in one complete wavelength, how many d's will come? How many d's will come? Because this, I believe, will be d by 2, and this, I believe, will be nothing but also d by 2. So one wavelength has how many d's? Just think about it. One wavelength has how many d's? Just think about it. 4 d's. 1, 2, 3. D by 2 will complete to be 1. So one wavelength has 4 d's. Everybody with me on this? Everybody with me on this? Seeing it? Are you seeing it for yourself? See this. From here to here 1d. Here to here 1d. Here to here 1d. This is d by 2. This is d by 2. So in this wavelength, there are 3 d's plus this 1d. So 4d. So hence, half is equal to 4d. Hence, 1 by d is equal to 2 4s are 8. That is the answer. Well, that is the answer. That's option D, guys. As simple as that. Everybody with me on this? Such a beautiful question. Completely logical based, understanding based, conceptual based on standing waves. If you go by formulas, you might just get confused. You might just make some silly mistakes. You might do a mistake in the counting. It's so tedious. I do not love these formulas, especially when it comes to standing waves, because it's so easy to solve it via diagram and conceptual understanding. While explaining to you, I did all of this. If I had to do it by myself in the exam, I will do it within 20-30 seconds by drawing this quick diagram, tuck, 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 looking at it. That's all. Alright, moving on to the next one coming up on your screen. That's the problem. I've seen many institutes. Meanwhile, you can start reading the next question. Many institutes, they make students by heart this formula, by heart that formula. How does it work? Don't worry. Just by heart. From morning till night. From morning till night, you sit over here and practice all these kind of problems. That's it. You will be doing a mastery in JEE. These students do well sometimes, okay, if they are able to cope up, do well in JEE Mains. But these students also fail in IITs, fail in NITs. I'm not sure whether you are aware of this fact, but there are so many dropouts out of IITs. Not everybody who enters into IIT gets a degree. Many students fail only in the first year itself. And that's why you see that these students who do not really understand, they fail to cope up, because other students are also very intelligent, very smart. They have come by actually understanding the concepts. And when you sit with these people and it's all relative grading in the, your semester exams in IITs and NITs, then you will face the difficulty. Then you will face that pushback that, oh my God, suddenly I'm not getting marks. I'm not able to understand anything because I'm used to by hearting. So that doesn't work. Be very clear. Okay, the power of sound from a speaker of this radio is 20 milliwatts. By turning the knob, the sound intensity increases to this much. Compare the loudness. Let's try to do this. Okay, first of all, loudness formula is given by 10 log intensity upon the minimum intensity. So if I subtract the two, L1 minus L2, it will be 10 log I by I0 or I1 by I0 minus 10 log I2 by I0. Now loudness difference is what you need to find, is equal to 10 log. Use the formulas of logarithm. You will see this will be nothing but I1 by I2, because I0 will cancel. That is a straightforward thing. Everybody with me on this? This is straightforward, okay? Log A minus log B is log A by B. That's all. Now I1 and I2, what is it? And what is the difference in the loudness in decibels? So it will be 10 log, okay, I1 by I2. So I can just say 400. That's the new power upon the old power, which is nothing but 20. Okay, so let's see, what do we get? Delta L is equal to 10 log 400 by 20, that's log 20. So can I do something with log 20, guys? Log 20 is log 2 into 10. So it is log of 2 plus log of 10. Now log 2, do you know the approximate value? It is 0.3 roughly speaking, and log 10 is obviously 1, because the base is also 10. So this will be 10 into 1.3. Hence it will be 13 decibels. 13 decibels. Is that there somewhere? Option A? Yes, it is there. There you go. Awesomeness. Very good, very good. Awesomeness, Sujit. Very good, love yourself, Roshan. Awesome, Sujit. Awesome, awesome, Karthi. It's very good, Shruti. Very good, immortal soul. Awesome. Moving on to the next one. So, 4 wires, identical length, diameters, material, stretched in a sonometer wire. Ratio of the tensions is given. Ratio of the fundamental frequencies is asked. सर हिंदी में भी पढ़ाते हो? हाँ, मैं हिंदी में पढ़ाता हूँ प्रलाप, बट नीट मेड इजी पर, बट वो नीट के लिए है, बट ऑन दिस चैनल ओनली इन इंग्लिश. हासिनी, इन द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन what has happened is log A minus log B formula has been used over here. So be careful. This is log of A minus log of B is log of A by B. So that's why I naught cancel. When you divide these two numbers, only I1, I2 remains. One of the intensity is 400, the other intensity is 20. So dividing that, you get log 20. And log 20 is nothing but log of 2 into 10. So log of 2 into 10 is log 2 plus log 10. Log 2 standard value is 0.3. Log 10's value is 1. So just doing that, you get the math. That's all. Okay. So chalo, come on guys. Let's do the next one. Yes, the PDF will be available after some time, maybe in the afternoon or evening. So for sonometer, the frequency is given by NV by 2L, and 2L is as it is. Velocity is root of T by mu. So as per the question, length, that means L. That means diameter, that means mu, and the material also is the same. Fundamental frequencies, that means n is 1. So frequency is directly proportional to root of tension because everything else is constant. Clearly mentioned in the question, read it. Diameter, length, material, fundamental, that means n is same, L is same, mu is also same. Everything is same, only tension is different. That's all. So what is the ratio of the tension? 1 is to 2 is to 4. So the tension is in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 4. Frequency will be roots proportional. So what will be the ratio of the frequency? Root of 1, 1. Root of 2, 2. Root 2. Root of 4, 2. 1 is to root 2 is to 2. 1 is to root 2 is to 2. That is option D. Option D. Very good, Roshan, Santosh, Mandeep. Awesome, immortal. Yep, Shreya. Very good, Karthi. Very good, Varun. Awesome. Okay, so be careful what is proportional to what, or else you will get all sorts of wrong answers if you do raw math. Some people end up squaring it, so they write 1, 4 and 16. That's wrong. Some people think no, it is proportional to the same thing, they write 1, 2, 4 only. That is also wrong. Be careful what you have to do. Next question, current voltage given, standard question, power factor, what is the apparent power, what is the phase difference, what is the voltage, if this is the power. Standard questions on AC circuits in JEE Mains. Let's do the standard model. So current is given, voltage is given, what is the power? Now the power is given by VRMS into IRMS into the power factor, which is just cos phi. Now the RMS value of the voltage is not 100, it's 100 divided by root 2. Be careful. If you forget to divide it by root 2, you're going to get a wrong answer. Okay, you're going to get the wrong answer. N was there, no? N is fundamental. All of them were in fundamental. That's why N did not matter, Lord Ajay. Alright? So N was same, so it was only proportional to root T in the previous question. Okay. Now IRMS is not 100, it is 100 by root 2. Power factor is, you can see, both are sine. Sometimes they play along with this also. One is sine, one is cosine. So when one is sine, one is cosine, convert it into the same thing, just like we did it for the previous SHM problem. The phase difference is pi by 3. So cos of pi by 3. So this will be 10 to the power 4 divided by 2. Cos of 60 is half. So this will be 0.25 into 10 to the power 4 kilowatts, right? So 2.5 into 10 to the power 3 watts. So it is 2.5 kilo because 10 to the power 3 is kilo. Awesomeness. B. Oops, I shouldn't say B too much. Then, yeah, my wife will be like, am I calling her BB? Oh my God, that's scary. Why root 2? Why root 2, Nikita? Where? In the previous one. This is RMS. This is peak. This is peak. Peak by root 2 is RMS. The formula never is VI cos phi. The formula is VRMS, IRMS, cos phi. Yep, understood? Oh? Yeah, you can use the concept of ignore the powers of 10 also. Very good. Let's move on to the next one. Electric potentials are 20 volts and 80 volts respectively at points A and B. An alpha particle is moving from A to B. Its kinetic energy at point A is 100 electron volt and the kinetic energy at point B. Very good question on work power energy coupled with electrostatics concepts. Let's try to do this. First of all, you will just draw the diagram. At point A, the voltage is 20 volts. At point B, the voltage is 80 volts. Alpha particle is going from here to here. Alpha particle, that means it has a charge of plus 2e, is going from here to here. And the kinetic energy at A is 100 electron volt. So at this point, it has 100 electron volt. Now, when you take this alpha particle, its positive charge, from here to here, the voltage has increased or decreased? The voltage has increased or decreased. Just think about it. I can see already Wasim sir is in the chat box. Wasim sir is getting ready. I feel sometimes we are like batsmen in IPL, waiting for our batting chance, है ना? Waiting when the first player is going to get out. Except for the fact that we don't get out. Yesterday Shimon sir got out because of the internet, not his fault. And then I was not ready. Somehow Wasim sir was able to manage, and yeah, we continued our series and innings. So Wasim sir is getting ready with his pads on and he's stretching like this right now. And then in the dressing room we have Shimon sir probably eating some nice breakfast before he comes on the screen. You know? Come on guys, let's see. 100 electron volts to here. So is the voltage increasing or decreasing? Come on guys. Voltage is increasing, right? So the voltage is increasing. If voltage is increasing, then what will the particle do? Will the particle's speed increase or no? Obviously it will increase. Obviously it's going to increase. So it's going to a higher voltage. So hence the energy will increase. Hence at this point, the final kinetic energy will be initial kinetic energy, which is 100 electron volts, plus the energy given to it because of the potential difference. So it will be 100 electron volt delta U is the charge, which is nothing but 2e, into the voltage difference, which is nothing but 80 minus 20. This is the right way of doing it. So 100 electron volt plus, this was also in volts by the way, 80 minus 20, 60, 62 is 120. So 120 electron volts. Hence the final answer will be 220 electron volts. All kinds of mistakes are there over here. Any kind of mistake you do, you will get one of the options over here. So be very careful with whether you have to add or subtract. If it was an electron, then be careful, it will be a minus sign because the charge will be negative. So the formula used over here is that the delta U value is charge multiplied by the potential difference. Final minus initial. Charge into final minus initial potential difference. Moving on to the last few questions. Hardly any questions remaining. Moving on guys, come on. Yes, Madala, I'm not saying all the models, but all these models are highly probable. At least few questions you will see in the upcoming test. Two metallic spheres A and B have radius this and this, surface charge density sigma and minus sigma. The ratio of the potentials on the surface is, come on guys, figure this out. Let's try to do this. First of all, okay, potential, how do I write it in terms of density? Potential is given by 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught charge divided by r. So to get it into density, I will think what is the meaning of density. It's charge per unit area of the sphere. Area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So somehow I'll get 4 pi r square in the denominator. If I get 4 pi r square in the denominator, this r was not there, so I need to multiply it. And this q, I'll just put it over here. And this epsilon naught, I'll just put it over here. Charge by the area is the charge density into r by epsilon naught. So this is the value of the potential. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to find out potential 1 by potential 2. That is, as per this formula, is sigma is the first charge density, radius is r by epsilon naught. Second sphere, charge density is minus sigma, radius is 3r and epsilon naught. Everything else cancels except for this 3 and this minus, so it will be minus 1 by 3. That is the answer. Yes, minus will come. Potentials can be positive or negative. So yes, the negative is going to come. Oh guys, did I not teach you that cheat code? If negative is there in two of the options? How many of you remember that? If negative is there in two of the options, most likely the answer will be negative. If there are three options with negative, very good chance that the negative answer will be correct. That was a cheat code given to you. In case you have not watched the video, please watch it right away. Save some marks and gain some marks. Marks saved is marks gained. That's the rule because of the negative marking scheme. Keep this in mind. Marks saved is marks gained. Okay? It's got a deep meaning into it. Think about it. Moving on to the next one. A ring of mass m and radius r rolls down. Oh my god, no down guys. On a horizontal surface with angular speed. The angular momentum of the ring with respect to the point A is how much? Okay, so whenever you have rolling motion, that is translating plus spinning, then the angular momentum will contain both the things. Both the things. Okay, what are both the things? Angular momentum of translation, angular momentum of spinning. If you look at it as a point mass, then you will see it's just a mass m moving with velocity v, which is also r omega, and this is your ground surface, and it's basically at a distance of r. So this particle is moving at a distance of r. So this is just considering the translation of the center of mass. So the angular momentum about this point A, angular momentum about this point A will be m r into VCM, and into actually sine of 90 degrees. Reason being this is 90. So m is m, r is r, VCM is r omega. So it will be nothing but m r square omega. This is the angular momentum of the center of mass translation. The sphere as such, or the ring as such, is spinning. So if you consider the spin angular momentum, it is I omega. It's a ring, so it is just m r square into omega. Now it's just a matter of adding these two numbers, so that will give me the total angular momentum. Both are going to add up, so it will be m r square omega plus m r square omega, which is 2 m r square omega. That's the answer. Just check this out. C or D? Oops, C guys. Why are you saying D? No, it is not D, it is C. Is that okay? Everybody with me on this? Awesomeness. Moving on to the final question guys, coming up on your screen, and here it is. Alright, the final question of your JEE Mains. Your 2 years journey guys finally comes to an end. For physics, yep, chemistry and maths is there right now. Yep, the last question before your JEE Mains examination. Don't worry, there is BitSat, there is JEE Advanced. It's not the end of the story. A thick-walled hollow sphere has outer radius r, rolls down an inclined plane without slipping. Speed at the bottom is v. If the inclined plane is frictionless and the sphere slides down without rolling, its speed at the bottom will be this much. What is the radius of gyration of the sphere? Interesting. Standard question. Standard question. Let's do this. If you have an inclined plane and if there is some kind of acceleration, this is the displacement, and you reach over here with some final velocity Vf using kinematic equations, because you start from rest, Vf square is initial velocity square plus 2 into acceleration multiplied by displacement. So Vf square is nothing but 2as. This is the concept I will use throughout. Now there are two situations here. One is with rolling, one is without rolling. So if it goes with rolling without slipping, the bottom speed is v, and in that case the acceleration is given by g sine theta. Standard formula 1 plus k square by r square without slipping if it goes. This is a standard formula. Everybody remembers this, yes or no? Yep. Now remember, it was g sine theta upon 1 plus I by mr square. You can write I as mk square. Mm cancels and you will get k square by r square. So this is the formula. Great. So v final is nothing but v. So v square will be 2 into acceleration, which is g sine of theta, divided by 1 plus k square by r square into s. That's it. That is the first situation. Now going to the second situation. If the sphere slides down without any kind of rolling, then the bottom speed will be 5e by 4. So if there is no rolling, it's just simple sliding, the acceleration will be just due to the gravity's inclined component, which is mg sine theta. So in that case, the acceleration will be just g sine theta, and using same concept over here, the final speed is 5v by 4. The final speed is 5v by 4 in the new case, will be equal to 2 into acceleration is g sine theta into s. Use this formula, just use the value of acceleration as g sine theta over here. This is the new speed in the second case. I've got this, I've got this. Obviously, the next step has to be the division of the two. Just divide the two, that's all. Just divide the two. So if you divide this with this, you will get v square divided by 5v square, that means 25v square by 16 is equal to 2s cancels, g sine theta cancels. This will have this thing in the denominator, so it will be 1 plus k square by r square. Here nothing will be left, so just put 1. V square cancels. Bring this guy there, bring these people here. So bringing these people here, so it will be 1 plus k square by r square. Bring these people here, but v square has got cancelled, so 25 by 16. And bring this 1 on that side, so it will be k square by r square. 25 by 16 minus 1, so 25 minus 16 is 9, so 9 by 16. So k by r, taking roots on both sides, it will be 3 by 4. So k will be nothing but 3 by 4 times of r. That's the final answer. Yep, there you go. Option C, C for captain. Okay, awesome. Now, this is the time we congratulate all our lovely students who have made us proud. Guys, you name any exam, Vedantu students have rocked it. Be it JEE Mains, be it CBSE boards, be it state boards, be it ICSE boards. Let's look at it. Be it 10th standard, be it 12th standard. Students have made everyone proud. These are your juniors, they are your batchmates, some of them are your seniors. So guys, you should be extremely proud and you should feel that confidence. You should get that inner motivation looking at these results. Don't be jealous, don't be saddened, don't be depressed, don't feel the pressure while looking at these results. You should just feel the confidence that yes, you are in the right hands, number one. Number two, you should feel proud because you are studying in the same institute. Even if you are watching the YouTube channel, guys, you are still our dear VN lights. We do not differentiate like that. Also, you should get motivated that if these students, so many people can do it, there is nothing wrong in me. Even an average student can get really awesome marks. And I'm pretty sure in the days to come, in the years to come, your faces, even if it is not here, but you will have a story to tell. And that is what is important. There are thousands of students like this who have created a delta in their lives by believing in themselves, by believing in their teachers. And that's what Vedantu stands for over here. I hope you guys had a great time. Wasim sir, I hope you are ready. And Wasim sir, if you are ready, just put it up in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'll just let know all the students all the best. Yo. Okay, Wasim sir is in the chat box. So guys, follow all the techniques, follow all the codes, follow all the tricks that I have been giving you all this while. It's not a matter of just one session which will make like a big difference. It's a compounding effect. So all the sessions that you have been watching in all the days to come or even before this, these sessions together will help you achieve a very good rank, very good percentile, and I'm pretty sure you will get your seat in NIT for sure. And that's not the end of it. We are going to work hard towards the IIT as well. All the best, stay focused, stay calm, sleep well, and also make sure you do not overeat or undereat. Keep yourself healthy, do not fall sick, and make sure that you just stick to revision. Don't learn new topics. That's enough. Physics paper is going to be simple, just like before. Your captain sir is always with you, and make sure you do extremely well. Stay focused till the end. Do not lose focus. Do not lose concentration. Calculations are very important. Okay? Bye guys. Take care. Hasta la vista. All the best, my dear warriors. Fight it out. Battle it out. Bye. Signing off. Take care.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Quickly, the charts. Am I audible to every one of you? Quickly. Quickly in the charts, my dear people, if I'm perfectly audible to every one of you. Yes. All right. Wonderful. Just a second. Let's get going. Sir, voice is breaking. My God, don't tell me this. Don't tell me this, guys. Don't tell me this. Voice is breaking. Just a second, just a second. Is it okay now? No, it's not. Just a second, guys. Is it fine now? There is something wrong with the mic. Just a second, people. Just give me a second, just give me a second. Guys, is it okay now? No, it's not. I'll just start the streaming again. Just be like this, okay? I'll just start the streaming again. I think it should be okay now. I think it should be okay now. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect, perfect. Just a second, just a second, just a second. Yeah, it's fine. Perfect, perfect. Just a second. Alright people, quickly in the chats, let me know if I'm perfectly audible and visible to every one of you now. Quickly let me know in the chats if I'm perfectly audible and visible to everyone. I think the issue is fixed, right? Wonderful. Call up all your friends, people, call up all your friends. Yes, call up all your friends. Quickly. Alright, so good morning everyone. Welcome back again to your Vedantu and Lead channel. I hope you all are doing great. And now people, since you are done with your physics, short questions, it is the time for the most scoring subject of your JEE, that is chemistry, right? So in this particular session, I have come up with around 30 questions. Let's try to solve them and you guys can expect the similar sort of questions in your upcoming examination. Yeah? The way we have been doing these sure shots before every examination, in the similar way, it's the time to have it for the second edit of JEE Mains as well. So before starting this particular session, my dear people, the ones who have just joined in, the ones who are new to the channel, I'll just quickly introduce myself. My name is Vasim and I'm your chemistry master teacher right here on this Vedantu and Lead channel, right? The ones who have not liked the video yet, please do like the video. Share the video with all of your friends. Let everyone get benefited out of these sessions and do subscribe to the channel as well, okay? So my dear people, you guys can quickly let me know in the chats if all of you are super duper excited about this particular session. Quickly let me know in the chats if all of you are super duper excited about this particular session. Quickly in the chats, my dear people, quickly in the chats. Yes? Quickly in the chats, let me know if all of you are super duper excited about this particular session. Yes, Piano World, I'll be putting it at the end, no issues. All right, I'm doing great, Satvika. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect, guys. So let's get going then. Let's get started with today's short session. And I'm going to start the session with the easy kill question, my dear people, which I'm damn sure all of you should be able to solve on your own. The question is on your screen. Quickly in the chats, let me know what should be the correct answer of this particular question. Right? The most commonly asked question, my dear people, and I'm damn sure you guys will be knowing how to approach this particular question. Well, first of all, if you look at these species, my dear people, all these species, they have got same number of electrons, right? All these species, they've got same number of electrons. So these species are basically your isoelectronic species. These species are basically your isoelectronic species. And I'm sure you know how to check the size of isoelectronic species. See, first of all, the Cl negative, it contains 18 electrons, S di negative contains 18 electrons, phosphorus tri negative 18 electrons, calcium di positive 18, and K positive, it again contains 18 electrons. So all these species are first of all isoelectronic, number one. Number two, in case of isoelectronic species, do remember, more the number of protons in the isoelectronic species, more is going to be the effective nuclear charge, and more the effective nuclear charge means less is going to be the size of the species, right? So more protons, more effective nuclear charge, less is going to be the size. Now you need to identify which one has got maximum protons over here and then solve the equation. It's very simple and basic. Perfect. Well, my dear people, if you know, chlorine, its atomic number is 17, so it will be having 17 protons. Sulfur, 16 atomic number, 16 protons. Phosphorus, 15 atomic number, 15 protons. Calcium, 20 atomic number, 20 protons. Potassium, 19 atomic number, 19 protons. So calcium di positive has got maximum atomic number, means maximum protons. Maximum protons means maximum effective nuclear charge. Maximum effective nuclear charge means minimum size, right? So it's going to be calcium di positive, which will be having minimum size among all. So option C is going to be the correct answer of this particular question. A very simple and basic, which, right, is frequently asked nowadays in your JEE examinations if you would have seen the earlier shifts, right? So it was a very simple question. Do remember it from now onwards. Number one. Number two. The question is based on the rates of diffusion, right? You are given with certain gases and you are going to arrange them on the basis of their increasing or decreasing rates of diffusions, right? Simple and basic question again. Let's give it a try. Let's see how this sort of equation is to be solved. So my dear people, I'm sure you would have come across the Graham's law of diffusion, which says rate of diffusion or effusion is inversely proportional to square root of molar mass of the gas. I hope you know it, right? So you just need to see one thing. More the molar mass of the gas, lesser is going to be the rate of effusion diffusion. Perfect, because both the ones are inversely proportional to each other, right? Rate of effusion diffusion and molar mass of the gas, they are exactly inversely proportional to each other. Now, my dear people, if you look at all the gases, we are given with carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, PCl3, SO3. Let me arrange these gases on the basis of their decreasing molar masses. Well, I must say, molar mass of PCl3 is maximum. Molar mass of PCl3 will be maximum, followed by SO3, followed by SO2, and at the end, it's going to be carbon dioxide. This is going to be the decreasing order of the molar mass of the gases. If this is the decreasing order of molar mass of the gases, right, what is going to be the decreasing order of the rates of effusions or diffusions? You'll say, since carbon dioxide has got the least molar mass, its rate of diffusion is going to be maximum, followed by SO2, followed by SO3, followed by PCl3. This is going to be the order of rate of diffusion or effusion of these gases as per your Graham's law of effusion diffusion. Just simple concept, rate of effusion is inversely proportional to square root of molar mass, right? Perfect. So this is going to be the correct answer of this particular question. It's option 4, my dear people. I'm sure you got to know how do we solve this one. Yes? Perfect. So my dear people, moving on to the third question of the today's session, right? Okay. What is going to be the main product formed during the reaction of 1-methoxy-naphthalene with hydroiodic acid, right? So basically, as far as the question is concerned, you are making 1-methoxy-naphthalene to react with hydroiodic acid. Let's see what the reaction is going to be. First of all, let me make 1-methoxy-naphthalene. So over here, I'm first of all making 1-methoxy-naphthalene. So my dear people, this is your 1-methoxynaphthalene, right? This OH3 group over here, methoxy group, perfect. Now, first of all, if I ask you whether there will be any lone pairs on this particular oxygen, absolutely there will be 2 lone pairs on this particular oxygen. That's something which every one of you should be knowing, right? Now, my dear people, you're making this 1-methoxynaphthalene to react with hydroiodic acid. So basically, you're making it react with HI, right? And you know, your HI, it contains H positive and I negative. It contains H positive and I negative. So can I say, first of all, one of the lone pair of oxygen is going to attack this H positive over here. And when one of the lone pair of oxygen attacks this H positive, what is going to be something which I'll be getting over here? So I'll be getting something like this. Have a look. Right? Since it was OCH3 in the beginning, right? Now one of the oxygen is getting H positive over here. So it becomes O, and with this O, CH3 was attached. And with this O, there'll be one hydrogen over here, and there'll be a positive charge on this O now, right? Since H positive is already used, now there is I negative left. Now, my dear people, what this I negative is going to do, this I negative is going to take this, it's going to attack on this CH3, it's going to take this CH3 out as CH3, sorry, it's going to take this CH3 out as CH3 positive, right? It's going to take this CH3 out as CH3 positive. So, what is something which you will be getting? You will be getting 2 products over here, right? It's a very common reaction. What is going to be your, this is going to be one of your products, and what is going to be one more? It's going to be CH3I. That's going to be your one more product, right? Look at the options. Look at the options, my dear people. It's supposed to be option C, which is going to be the correct answer of this particular question, right? Clear, my dear people? Very simple and basic. So first of all, your HI, H positive is attacking at this particular oxygen basically, right? So it's getting OH with a positive charge on oxygen. Perfect. Now this bond breaks in this direction. CH3 leaves as CH3 positive, and CH3 positive then combines with I negative, makes it CH3I. So it's basically going to be option C, which will be the correct answer of this particular question. I'm sure this again clear to every one of you. Moving on to the next question, my dear people. Look at the question. The question is from the chapter Thermodynamics. Let's get to know how do we solve this particular question. Read the question carefully and try to answer this. Read it first and try to answer it. See guys what the question says. 1 mole of aluminium is dropped in an aqueous solution in an open container. That means, first of all, my dear people, do remember, whenever in a question it's mentioned that a reaction is taking place in an open container, understand you are going to use the open vessel concept. You're going to use the open vessel concept. And I'm sure you guys know in the open vessel concept, we take the pressure of the system as constant, right? Pressure of the system is taken as constant. Number 1. Number 2, since 1 mole of aluminium is dropped in an aqueous solution in an open container containing HCl, if 95 calories of heat is released. So first of all, this process, this reaction is taking place in the open vessel. So I'll be using the open vessel concept in which the pressure of the system is taken constant. Perfect. And it's mentioned in the question that when this reaction takes place, 95 calories of heat is released, right? And I'm sure you guys know heat released or heat absorbed or heat released by the system at constant pressure, that is basically delta H. That's basically delta H. And delta H, this value is given to me as 95 calories, and I'll be using minus sign over here because heat is being released, right? As simple as that. Heat absorbed or heat released by the system at constant pressure, that's basically equal delta H. And delta H is given to you as per the question, that's minus 95 calories, right? You have the delta H. Perfect. So my dear people, since you were supposed to calculate delta H, and delta H you got to know it's minus 95 calories. So first question is done. Second question. Let's calculate the work done during the process. Well, in this kind of the process, in this kind of the isobaric process, right? How do we calculate work done? It's going to be minus delta NGRT. This is the formula which you'll be using to calculate work done during any open vessel problem, right? Now the point is, how do we calculate delta NG for this particular reaction? Let me first of all calculate delta NG for the reaction. I must say delta NG for the reaction is equal to number of moles of gaseous products, that is 3/2, right? It's 3/2. minus number of moles of gaseous reactants. There is no gaseous reactant over here, so delta Ng is simply 3 by 2. So I'll say the value of W is equal to minus delta Ng is 3 divided by 2, right? And R value I'll be taking in calories, perfect. And temperature is given to me as 300 Kelvin. So this is 300, 2 and 2 got cancelled, 900, so it's going to be minus 900 calories. So you have calculated the value of W as well. Since delta H is calculated, W is calculated. Now what is the next step? We are supposed to calculate delta U as well. How do I calculate delta U? Simple thing. I'll be using the first law of thermodynamics, and as far as your first law of thermodynamics is concerned, delta U is equal to Q plus W. Since the process is happening in the open vessel, and in the open vessel concept, pressure of the system is kept constant, so I'll be using this particular relation at constant pressure. That's why I'm writing QP over here. Since every single thing we have, I'll say delta U is equal QP value, that's something which is minus 95 calories, plus W value is minus 900 calories. So the final value comes out to be minus 995 calories. These were the three parameters which we were supposed to calculate as far as the question is concerned. Quickly, you guys can let me know in the chats if it is super clear to everyone. Quickly, my dear people. So first of all, do remember, whenever in a question it's mentioned that a process is happening in an open container, you'll be considering it the open vessel concept. In the open vessel concept, pressure of the system is kept constant. Heat absorbed or heat released at constant pressure, QP, that's always equal delta H, right? And this is something which was given to us as 95 calories. Since heat was released, that's why I use the sign minus over here as per the sign conventions. And then I calculate the W calculated, Q calculated, use the first law of thermodynamics and solve the question, right? Ramcharan, just increase the quality of the video. I think you're watching it at 360p or something. Perfect, just increase the quality once. All right, people, moving on to one more. So this was the question, a nice question this was. I'm sure you liked it. Moving on to one more. Simple and basic. This sort of question you would have solved many a times till now, right? Basically, we are given with certain species and we are supposed to arrange them on the basis of their increasing paramagnetic character, right? Increasing paramagnetism. Do remember, more the unpaired electrons, more the paramagnetism. More the unpaired electrons, more the paramagnetism. Less the unpaired electrons, less the paramagnetism, right? So what is the simple thing which I'll be doing over here? If I ask you, how do I approach this question? I'll be first of all calculating the number of unpaired electrons. So first of all, you have got Cu di positive. You have got copper. What is the outermost configuration of copper? It is 3d10 4s1. But this is copper di positive, my dear people. So take two electrons out. One electron you'll be taking out from here and one from here. So it becomes 3d9 configuration. In case of 3d9 configuration, if I ask you how many unpaired electrons will be there, there'll be only one unpaired electron, right? Similarly, my dear people, if you talk about Mn di positive, manganese di positive, right? So if I ask you what is the outermost configuration of manganese, you are simply going to write 3d5 4s2. But this is manganese di positive, so take two electrons out. When you take two electrons out, it becomes 4s0 configuration. So how many unpaired electrons do we have in this particular case? There are 5 unpaired electrons, right? In the similar way, my dear people, you'll be calculating the number of unpaired electrons in every species. This is chromium di positive. Chromium has got 3d5 4s1 configuration, but this is chromium di positive, so take two electrons out, one from here and one from here. So it becomes 3d4 configuration, 3d4 4s0. So there will be 4 unpaired electrons in case of chromium di positive, right? Similarly, you have got vanadium di positive. You can easily calculate it as well, right? It's unpaired electrons as well. So do remember, more the unpaired electrons, more the paramagnetism. As simple as that. Right? More the unpaired electrons, more paramagnetism. That's all. That's the concept which you'll be using in this particular case. Calculate the unpaired electrons, and that's going to be the answer of the question, right? Maximum unpaired electrons are with this Mn di positive, so it will show maximum paramagnetism, right? Followed by Cr di positive, followed by V di positive, followed by Cu di positive. Simple and basic question this was, and I'm sure you can easily solve this sort of a question from now on. Okay? Well, the question based on aromaticity. Quickly, my dear people, look at the question and let me know its answer. I need to identify which of the following structures are aromatic in nature. What are the conditions for a molecule to be aromatic? I hope you guys know. For the molecule to be aromatic, first of all, the molecule is supposed to be cyclic, right? It is supposed to be planar, right? There should be complete cyclic conjugation. The molecule must follow the Huckel's rule. There should be 4n plus 2 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation. There should be 4n plus 2 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation. Have a look. If I look at the first case, my dear people, see, if you look all these carbon atoms over here, all these carbon atoms, basically these are sp2 hybridized, so the molecule overall is planar, and at the same time it's cyclic. There is complete cyclic conjugation as well. See, pi sigma negative charge, pi sigma negative charge, pi sigma pi. There is a complete cyclic conjugation. If I ask you how many pi electrons are involved in the complete cyclic conjugation here, you will say 2, 4 and 2, 6. There are 6 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation, and if there will be 6 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation, the first molecule is supposed to be aromatic. As simple as that. What about the second one? The molecule is cyclic, it is planar at the same time. Now check the Huckel's rule, 2, 4, 6. 6 pi electrons involved in the complete cyclic conjugation. So this molecule is again aromatic, it's following the Huckel's rule, right? As simple as that. If you look at the next one, my dear people, just look at this particular carbon. Look at this particular carbon. This particular carbon is sp3 hybridized. If it is sp3 hybridized, right, this molecule overall, it's going to be non-planar. It's going to be non-planar. And non-planar molecules are neither aromatic nor anti-aromatic. So this molecule is simply going to be non-aromatic over here, right? In the similar way, check the last one. 2, 4, 6 and 8. 8 pi electrons. 8 pi electrons means the molecule is going to be anti-aromatic. So basically it's going to be A and B only, which is going to be aromatic among all the compounds which were given to us. I'm sure this is clear to every one of you. Perfect, guys. These are the conditions for the molecule to be aromatic, right? I'm sure this is clear. Moving on to one more. Moving on to one more, my dear people. Look at this one. It's a good question, right? Read it carefully and try to solve this question from the chapter Ionic equilibrium, right? Let's see, my dear people, how this sort of a question is to be solved. Calculate the pH of the solution obtained on mixing 100 ml of 0.1 molar CH3COH with 100 ml of 0.1 molar NaOH. So basically what you guys are exactly doing, you are making CH3COH to react with NaOH, right? When you'll put both the things, one is acid, one is base, when you put them into the same container, a reaction will happen, right? And you know, acid plus base, it leads to the formation of salt and water. So the salt over here is simply going to be CH3CONa, and this is going to be H2O. So first of all, this is going to be the reaction which is going to happen over here in this case, right? Understand? It might look buffer to you. It might look buffer to you, but it's not a buffer. That's why I told you it's a nice question. Read, look at it, see how am I going to solve this question, guys, right? Understand properly. First of all, CH3COH, I'm making it to react with NaOH. It will lead to the formation of salt and water. Now, my dear people, if I ask you at time t is equal to 0, initially, how many millimoles of this acid we have? How many millimoles of acid? See, what is the molarity of CH3COH? It is 0.1. What is the volume of CH3COH solution? That's 100. You must be knowing when molarity is multiplied by volume of solution in ml, what do you get? You get millimoles, right? So 100 multiplied by 0.1, that comes out to be 10, right? So initially we have got 10 millimoles of this acid in the container. How many millimoles of NaOH do we have in the container? Molarity of the solution multiplied by volume of the solution. So 100 multiplied by 0.1 again comes out to be 10 only. So 10 millimoles of NaOH in the container, right? Now if I ask you how many millimoles of salt and water would have got formed at time t is equal to 0, it's going to be 0 only, right? Yes. So these are the initial conditions. I'm starting with 10 millimoles of this, I'm starting with 10 millimoles of this, right? Now, my dear people, if I ask you, is the reaction balanced or not? Yes, the reaction is absolutely balanced, right? Now just tell me which one is going to be the limiting reagent among the two. Since you're given with the amounts of all the reactants, so you'll be using the concept of limiting reagent, right? Perfect. So how do we identify the limiting reagent? Just divide the moles or millimoles of reactants by their respective stoichiometry coefficients. So 10 by 1 comes out to be 10, 10 by 1 comes out to be 10. So this is the case of complete neutralization, my dear people, right? There'll be no millimoles of CH3COH left after some time. There'll be no millimoles of NaOH left after some time in the container, right? Now see the product formation. 1 mole of NaOH gives 1 mole of CH3CONa. So 10 millimoles of NaOH are going to give me 10 millimoles of CH3CONa. Similarly, 1 mole of NaOH gives me 1 mole of water. So 10 millimoles of NaOH gives me 10 millimoles of water. So finally, my dear people, in the container, just see what all things are left. Finally in the container, there is only CH3CONa and there is water left in the container. There is no weak acid left. There is no strong base left. Right? There is no weak acid left, there is no strong base left. So what is left in the container? Salt and water. And salt plus water, can I say it undergoes hydrolysis, right? So how do we calculate pH now? You won't be using the formula for the buffer because you're not getting the buffer at the end. This is the case of salt hydrolysis. You have to use the formula of salt hydrolysis, then only you can calculate the pH of the solution. That's why I told you in the beginning it's a nice question, right? And people just identify which kind of salt this was. This was the salt of weak acid and strong base. It was the salt of weak acid and strong base. How do we calculate the pH of the solution when the salt of weak acid and strong base undergoes hydrolysis? pH is going to be equal. pH is going to be equal. It is simply going to be equal to how much? This is weak acid and strong base. So it's going to be 7 plus half of, it's going to be P of Ka plus log of C, where C is the concentration of salt, right? So just use the parameters. It's 7 plus half of. P stands for minus log. P stands for minus log. Do remember, minus log of this value is always equal to 4.74. Do remember it from now onwards. Minus log of this value is always equal to 4.74. So this is going to be 4.74 plus log of C. Log of C. What is C? C is the concentration of salt. Did I get the concentration of salt yet? I did not get the concentration of salt yet. I just got the millimoles of salt. And how do we convert millimoles into concentration? Just divide the millimoles of the salt by the total volume. And total volume is 100 plus 100, 200, right? So it's going to be log of millimoles, that is 10, divided by total volume is 200, right? You just got one equation. This is something which you need to solve, right? This is going to be 0, 0 cancel. It's going to be log 1 minus log 20. Then solve the equation. You'll be exactly getting the pH of the resulting solution. So people, what conclusion you have to make from this particular question? First of all, you have to make the reactants react. Then you should see in the container what all things are left. And accordingly, you have to use your brain and formula to calculate the pH of the equation. I'm sure this is clear to every one of you. Perfect. So when you solve this particular equation at the end, my dear people, what is the final answer you'll be getting? This is the final answer which you'll be getting, 8.72. That is the resulting pH of the solution. I'm sure this is damn clear to everyone, right? Perfect, people. Yes? Just a second. My AC is not working. All right, people. So moving on to one more question. Look at this one. 3 statements are given, memory-based question this is, and all the 3 statements are directly taken from your NCERT. Identify the correct statements. Can you quickly let me know which all statements are correct, which are given to you? Yes? Let me know, people. Let me know quickly, my dear people. Which all statements given below are correct? See, the first statement says, in the extraction of silver and gold, zinc is used as the reducing agent. That's absolutely correct statement, right? When you make AgCN2 to react with zinc, then only your silver gets extracted. I'll show you the reaction in some time. Impure zinc can be refined by distillation method. This again absolutely clear, right? Look at the third statement, my dear people. Malachite is the ore of nickel. Is it the ore of nickel or copper? So third... This statement is incorrect. I'll say first and the second statement, these are correct, right? So option 4 is going to be the answer of the question. It's going to be first statement number 1, right? And statement number 2, that's going to be correct. Third statement, malachite, it is not the ore of nickel, it is the ore of copper. This is something which I'm sure every one of you would be knowing, right? Perfect. Do remember it directly from now onwards. All right. Which is inactive towards SN1 reaction? You need to see which of the following substrates will not show SN1 reaction. Well, my dear people, I hope you know, in case of SN1 reactions, what is the first step? The first step in SN1 reactions is basically ionization step, in which you get the carbocation. Then you check the stability of the carbocation, right? Then you check the stability of the carbocation. Lesser the stability of carbocation, or I'll say it like this, more the stability of carbocation, more is going to be the rate towards SN1. More the stability of carbocation formed in the ionization step, more is going to be the reactivity towards SN1, right? You need to see which of the following is inactive towards SN1. Inactive, that means you need to see in which of the following cases the carbocation formed is going to be the least stable, right? You need to see in which of the following the carbocation formed is going to be least stable. Well, my dear people, if you just take Cl out as Cl negative, there'll be positive charge on this carbon. If you take Cl out as Cl negative, positive charge over here on this carbon. If you take Cl out as Cl negative, positive charge on this particular carbon. If you take Cl out as Cl negative, positive charge over here on this carbon. See, this carbocation, it is stabilized by 33639, by 9 alpha hydrogens. It is stabilized by 9 alpha hydrogens. This carbocation is stabilized by resonance, right? Even this carbocation, it's conjugated, right? It is stabilized by resonance. Look at this particular carbocation, my dear people. You are getting the carbocation, you are getting the positive charge on the bridgehead carbon. And you know, positive charge on a bridgehead carbon, right? Is that carbocation stable or unstable? That is unstable due to the angle strain. I hope you have studied that, right? So people, it's going to be option C, where you get the bridgehead carbocation, that is unstable. So this substrate will be inactive towards, it's not going to show reactivity through SN1 mechanism, right? So option 3 is going to be the correct answer of this particular question as well. Perfect. Carbocation on the bridgehead carbon, that's unstable. Perfect. Due to which this substrate is not going to show the SN1 reaction. Yes, or I can say its reactivity towards SN1 is going to be least, right? Because bridgehead carbocation is highly unstable due to angle strain, my dear people, right? Perfect. Moving on. A certain orbital has no angular nodes and 2 radial nodes. No angular nodes and 2 radial nodes. The orbital is. What do you think? Quickly in the chats. What do you think? Quickly in the chats. A certain orbital has no angular nodes. People, if I ask you, how do we calculate the angular nodes? Well, let me tell you, angular nodes are given by the value of azimuthal quantum number, and radial nodes or spherical nodes, they are given by the result n minus L minus 1, right? A certain orbital has no angular nodes. No angular nodes means L value should be 0. And for which orbital L value is 0? It's going to be S subshell, right? So which of the following is S? It's either going to be 3S or going to be 2S, right? So I first of all got the L value is 0. Perfect. Now, a certain orbital has 2 radial nodes. It has 2 radial nodes. So n minus L minus 1 is equal to 2. So n minus L value is 0 minus 1 is equal to 2. So n value is simply going to be 3. So it's going to be 3, n value 3, L value 0. So the orbital is supposed to be 3s. 3s is going to be the orbital which will be having 0 angular nodes but 2 radial nodes. As simple as that. Perfect. Right, people? Yes? Alright, moving on to one more question. A very simple question from the chapter mole concept. Let's get to solve this question. The question is simple, my dear people. The moles of methane required to produce 81 grams of water after complete combustion. So first of all, you're doing the combustion of methane. And you know, when we do the combustion of methane, what are going to be the products? It's going to be carbon dioxide. And with this carbon dioxide, you'll be writing water as well. So this is going to be the reaction first of all. The first thing which I'll be doing, my dear people, I'll be balancing the reaction. I'll make it 2 times. I'll make it 2 times as well. The reaction is balanced, right? Now, the moles of methane required to produce 81 grams of water. So how many moles of water are produced from this reaction? Given mass of water divided by molar mass of water. These are the moles of water which we are getting at the end of the reaction. Now, in order to get these many moles of water, how many moles of methane are required? In order to produce these many moles of water, right? How many moles of methane are required? Look at the stoichiometric coefficient over here, that's 1. Look at the stoichiometric coefficient over here, that's 2. Can I simply say 2 moles of water are produced? 2 moles of water are produced from 1 mole of methane. From 1 mole of methane, as simple as that. Can I say 1 mole of water will be produced from 1 by 2 moles of methane, right? Can I say 81 divided by 18 moles of water will be produced from 1 by 2 multiplied by 81 divided by 18, and these are going to be the moles of methane. So I must say these many moles of methane are required to produce these many moles of water. But am I supposed to calculate moles of methane? Yes, I was supposed to calculate moles of methane, my dear people, right? These are the moles of methane which are required to produce these many moles of water, right? You just need to solve this a bit and write it in this format. And final answer of the question, let me show it to you, right? It will come out to be 2.25 moles, which you can write as 225 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. So 225 is going to be the answer of the question. As simple as that. Isn't it clear, my dear people? Very simple and basic. Yes? Right, people? Let's move on to one more question. All right, this is one more question from the chapter chemical kinetics, right? Let's get to know how this question is to be solved. So, my dear people, the question is very simple. The rate of a first order reaction is 0.04 moles per liter per second at 10 minutes and 0.03 moles per liter per second at 20 minutes after initiation. Find the half-life of the reaction. See, first of all, well, it's mentioned in the question that the reaction which is given to us, that is a first order reaction. Let's assume its rate constant is K. I'm assuming this is the first order reaction. Now, my dear people, let's assume at time t is equal to 0, initially the concentration of reactant is A0, right? Yes? I'm assuming, or let me write it like this. Let me directly write it like this so that you can remember the result directly. There is no need to derive or stuff. See, it is mentioned that at time t1, which is 10 minutes, rate of the reaction, which I'm representing by R1, that's equal to 0.04 moles liter inverse second inverse. Rate of reaction at time 10 minutes is given as this much. At time t2, which is 20 minutes. So after 20 minutes, what is the rate of reaction? Rate of reaction is again given to us as 0.03 moles liter inverse second inverse. Do remember one simple thing, my dear people. Whenever at two different times, two different rates of reactions are given, at that point of time, how do we use the integrated rate expression? We use it like this. K is equal to 2.303 divided by T2 minus T1. It's going to be log of R1 divided by R2. This is one of the expressions which is used in the first order kinetics, right? Whenever at two different times, two different rates will be given for a particular reaction, at that point of time, this is going to be the integrated rate expression which you guys will be using. Now, my dear people, you can say K is equal to 2.303 divided by T2 minus T1. T2 minus T1, that comes out to be 10. It's going to be log of R1 divided by R2. R1 is 0.04, R2 is 0.03, so it comes out to be 4 by 3. So, which is going to be log of 4 minus log of 3, right? Now, it's a matter of calculation. This is 0.6, this is 0.47. So, from here, you will be getting the value of rate constant. But, my dear people, you are not supposed to calculate the value of rate constant. What are we supposed to calculate? We are supposed to calculate half-life, right? And I know T half for the first order reaction, that's equal to 0.693. 0.693 divided by K. Since K value you will be calculating by solving this expression, right? Put the value of K over here and get the half-life of the reaction. That's all. And as far as I remember, the answer will be approximately 24 minutes, I think. Yes. So rate constant is coming out to be 0.029 over here. Put it over here in this expression and get the resulting answer. That's all. Yes, simple and basic. All right, the number of molecules having square pyramidal geometry. So, my dear people, for the square pyramidal geometry, how many sigma bonds? What should be the type of the molecule? I'll say for square pyramidal geometry. I hope you know it. For the square pyramidal geometry, the type of the molecule is going to be AB5L1. So for the square pyramidal geometry, the type of the molecule is supposed to be AB5L1. So I need to say which of the following molecules is of the type AB5L1, right? That's something which we need to check. See, if you talk about PCl3, right? If you talk about PCl3, my dear people, since phosphorus has got some 5 valence electrons and it is using all the 5 valence electrons to form 5 sigma bonds, so there is no lone pair. If there is no lone pair, that means this is not going to be the square pyramidal one, because for the square pyramidal one, there should be one lone pair present on the central atom, right? BRF5, it's forming 5 sigma bonds, right? And there'll be one lone pair on bromine. So this molecule is of the type AB5L1, right? Similarly, this molecule is of the type AB5L1, right? This molecule is not of the type AB5L1. Why is that? Phosphorus, again 5 valence electrons, and all the 5 valence electrons are used to form 5 sigma bonds, right? ClF3, this cannot be the one, right? Yes, IF5, this can be the one. Perfect. So my dear people, what is going to be the correct answer of this particular question, right? So you just need to check which of the following molecules are going to be of the type of AB5L1, and those molecules which will be of the type of AB5L1, those are going to be square pyramidal. As you can see, these are the 3 molecules in which there are 5 sigma bonds, and there will be one lone pair on each central atom over here. So 5 sigma bonds and one lone pair on central atom makes the geometry overall as square pyramidal, right? I'm sure you can easily solve this sort of a question from now on easily. All right. What is going to be the major product in the following reaction? What do you think? So you're starting with CH3, CH2, Cn, right? First of all, you're doing its hydrolysis, H3O positive and heat, right? What is something which you'll be getting? So this CH3, CH2, Cn is going to get converted first into the carboxylic acid. It's going to be CH3, this is going to be CH2, it's going to be COOH. This is the first step, my dear people. Now, this product which we got over here, we are making it to react with SOCl2. When we make it to react with SOCl2, what is something which you'll be getting? You'll be getting acid chloride over here. This is CH2. It's going to be C, double bond O. Instead of OH, it will be Cl, right? And at the end, what do? You're doing the Rosenmann's reduction. As you can see the reagent over here, it is H2 in presence of palladium BaSO4. So what is something which you get? Your acid chloride, it gets converted into what? It gets converted into aldehyde. I hope you know it, right? So this is going to be CH3, this is going to be CH2, and this is going to be CHO at the end. So this is going to be the final product, my dear people. Look at the options. It's going to be option C, which is going to be the correct answer of this particular question. I'm sure you can easily solve this one from now on. Perfect. So first of all, this CH3CH2CN upon hydrolysis gives the CH3CH2COH. In presence of SOCl2, it gives the acid chloride, and acid chloride in presence of this particular reagent, it follows the Rosenmann's reaction, and it gets converted what? It gets converted into the aldehyde. I hope you know it. If you do not know, do remember the conversions. These are going to be real important conversions, my dear people. All right. One question from the chapter Chemical Equilibrium. Let's have a look exactly how this sort of a question is to be solved. Understand properly. We are given with a reaction, my dear people, and the reaction is something like this. A plus B. A plus B in equilibrium with 2 times C. This is the reaction that's given to us. The value of equilibrium constant Kc is equal to 100. The value of equilibrium constant Kc is equal to 100. If the initial concentration of all the 3 species is 1 molar, this is 1 molar, this is 1 molar, this is 1 molar. It is mentioned in the equation. The initial concentration of all the species is 1 molar. Now, then at equilibrium, the concentration of C will be. So basically, we are supposed to calculate the concentration of C at equilibrium. This is something which we need to calculate. Can't we do it, my dear people? It's a very simple question, right? So I'll say at equilibrium, what is going to be the concentration of reactant left? It's going to be 1 minus 6. What is going to be the concentration of B left? That's 1 minus 6. What is going to be the concentration of C? It's going to be 1 plus 2x, right? I'm sure you know it. I'm assuming out of 1 mole of A, there are some x moles of A which reacted with B. So I'll be left with 1 minus x moles. 1 mole of A reacts with 1 moles of B. X moles will react with x moles of B. So it's going to be 1 minus x. Already there was 1 mole of C in the container. Now 1 mole of A gives 2 moles of C. So x moles of A are going to give me 2x moles of C, right? Initially there was 1 and it's going to be plus 2x. Perfect. Now, my dear people, these are not moles actually. I treated them as moles, but these are concentrations, right? So these are the concentrations of all reactants and products at equilibrium. Perfect. Now, what I'll be doing over here, I'll be writing the expression for Kc. Since you know Kc value is equal to 100. So what is the expression for Kc? It's going to be concentration of C at equilibrium raised power 2, right? Which is 1 plus 2x raised power 2 divided by concentration of A at equilibrium, that's 1 minus 6. Concentration of B at equilibrium, 1 minus 6. So it's going to be 1 minus x square. And this value is equal to 100. Perfect. Since this value is equal to 100, so I'll take the square common, take the root on both the sides. It's going to be 1 plus 2x divided by 1 minus x is equal to 10. I just need to solve one equation. It's going to be 1 plus 2x is equal to 10 minus 10x. So just solve this a bit, right? So 2x, it's going to be 12x. 12x is equal to 9. So x value is equal to 9 divided by 12, which comes out to be 3 by 4. So since you got the value of x, what are we supposed to calculate? We are supposed to calculate the concentration of C at equilibrium. And you know, concentration of C at equilibrium, that's 1 plus 2x. So 1 plus 2x. So it's going to be equal to 1 plus 2 times x, that is 3 by 4. The value is 1, this is 2. So 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 by 2 molar is basically the concentration of C present in the container at equilibrium, right? So 5 by 2 means 2.5. So concentration of C at equilibrium is equal to 2.5, which you can write as 25 into 10 raised power minus 1. Just compare this value and this value over here. So your x will be equal to 25, right? So 25 is going to be the correct answer of this particular question. Simple and basic, my dear people, right? I just used the concepts of equilibrium and solved the questions, right? Simple and basic. I hope you got it. All right, I'm moving on to one more, my dear people. The correct order of following 3D metal oxides according to this is a simple question. You just need to calculate the oxidation state of the central atom. You just need to calculate the oxidation state of central atom, right? So over here it's going to be x minus 6 is equal to 0, so x is going to be plus 6. The oxidation state of chromium is plus 6. 2x minus 6 is equal to 0, it's going to be plus 3, right? X minus 4 is equal to 0, it's going to be plus 4. 2x minus 10 is going to be 0, it's going to be plus 5, right? And this is going to be plus 1. Perfect. So this is the oxidation state of the central atom, right? It's a very simple question. And you can expect these sort of easy questions, my dear people. You are supposed to arrange them, these oxidation states, on the basis of increasing or decreasing order, right? You can do it afterwards. All right. A question from the chapter solid state. And it's a nice question. Have a look what the question exactly says. See guys, a crystal made up of particles X, Y and Z. We have got a crystal which is made up of particles X, Y and Z. Number one. X forms FCC. So X is forming FCC, right? You know it. FCC means the particles of X will be present at the corners and at the face centers. Particles of X will be present at the corners and the face centers. Y occupied all the octahedral voids. Y occupied all the octahedral voids. All right, it's occupying all the octahedral voids. And where are the octahedral voids present in FCC? If I ask you in FCC, where are the octahedral voids present? They are present at the edge centers and at the body center, right? Then what about Z? Z particles are present where? Z occupied all the tetrahedral voids. All the tetrahedral voids. Perfect. What is going to be the formula of the compound? No, one statement is mentioned. If all the particles along one of the body diagonal are removed, right? So first of all, X particles are present at the corners and face centers. Y particles, they are present at all the octahedral voids. That means edge centers and body centers, right? And Z particle, it is present at all the tetrahedral voids. Now the question says, if all the particles along one body diagonal are removed. Now you need to know first of all, which all particles will lie along a body diagonal. See, if this is a cube over here, if I draw one of its body diagonal over here, and it's one of the body diagonals is going to be something like this. If I join this corner with this corner, it's going to be one of the body diagonals, right? Now, along this body diagonal, if I ask you what all particles will lie. So this is the corner particle which lies along the body diagonal. This is the corner particle which lies along the body diagonal. So first of all, two corner particles you are removing, number one. Number two, the body diagonal is passing through the body center as well, and at the body center there is the octahedral void, right? And the particle occupying this body center, the particle occupying the octahedral void, you are removing that as well. Perfect. Now my dear people, on one body diagonal you'll find two tetrahedral voids as well, and these are the two tetrahedral voids. Perfect. So two tetrahedral void particles are also removed. So you need to check the formula of the compound then. Now my dear people, how do I approach this afterwards? See, X particles are actually present at corners. The contribution of corner is 1/8. Total there are 8 corner particles, out of which 2 are removed. 2 have been removed. So I'll be left with 6, right? So multiplied it with 6. I'm doing nothing with the face centers. The contribution of face center is 1/2. Total there are 6 face centered particles, right? Similarly, Y particles are present at edge centers. The contribution of the edge center is 1/4. There are total 12 edge centered particles, right? The contribution of body center is 1, right? But that one particle is removed, right? So I'll be left with no particle at the body center. Tetrahedral voids. Since in case of FCC, my dear people, the value of Z is 4. If value of Z is 4, there will be total 8 tetrahedral voids, out of which 2 of the particles occupying the tetrahedral voids are removed. So out of 8, 2 are removed. So I'll be left with 6, right? So what is going to be the formula then? This is going to be 3/4. 3/4 plus 3, right? 3/4 plus 3. This is 4, 3, 12, 12, 3, 15. So it's going to be 15/4. So I'll be writing 15/4 over here. This 15/4. This is equal to 3 and this is equal to 6. Perfect. Now just try to simplify it a bit. So first of all, this is 3:1, this is 3:2, this is 3:5. Perfect. So what is the ratio which I got? I'm just erasing this part. I'm just writing the ratio. The ratio which I got over here, it's 5/4 is to 1 is to 2. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be multiplying throughout by 4, multiply this term with 4, this term with 4, and this term with 4. It's going to be 5, this is going to be 4, this is going to be 8. So the actual formula of the compound is going to be X5, Y4, and Z8. Look at all the options. If there is any option like this, X5, Y4, Z8, X5, Y4, Z8. It's option 4, which is going to be the correct answer of the question. So do remember, my dear people, the concept which was involved here. Do remember, along a body diagonal, if all the particles are missing, that means you are taking 2 corner particles out. You're taking the particle which was present at the body center. You're taking that one out as well. And you're taking the particles which were occupying 2 tetrahedral voids on the body diagonal, right? You're taking them out as well. Perfect? I'm sure you can easily solve this sort of a question from now on. Yes? Right, people? Yes, Sanjay, it was a repeated question, but unfortunately you were not able to solve this one as well. Moving on. What about this one? The question from the chapter Coordination Chemistry. Let's give it a try. Arrange the following coordination compound in the increasing order of magnetic moments, right? So basically, the first complex which we have, that is Fe, F6 tri-negative. Fe, F6 tri-negative, right? This is the complex which is given to me. Now, I need to check its magnetic moment. So first of all, my dear people, if I ask you what is the oxidation state of iron over here, it's +3, right? So if I write the outermost configuration of iron, it's actually 3d6,4s2. But this is iron tri-positive, so just take 3 electrons out. 2 from here, 1 from here. It becomes 3d5, this will be 4s0, this will be 4p0, right? As simple as that. Yes, and there'll be 4d0 as well, absolutely. Now, my dear people, is this F negative a weak field ligand or strong field ligand? It's a weak field ligand. If it is a weak field ligand, it's not going to cause any sort of pairing. It is not going to cause any sort of pairing, right? If it is not going to cause any sort of pairing, my dear people, so the configuration is going to remain as such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no pairing will happen because the ligand which we are attaching over here, that's a weak field ligand, right? Now, my dear people, what's the coordination number in this case? Coordination number is 6, right? As you can see, 6 coordinate bonds are being formed, so coordination number is 6. If the coordination number is 6, I must say the central metal ion, it has to arrange some 6 vacant orbitals for hybridization. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the hybridization is going to be S, P3 and D2. So this is the hybridization, right? Number 1, this is the hybridization. If I ask you how many unpaired electrons do we have in this case? In the first case, you have got 5 unpaired electrons. In the first case, you have got 5 unpaired electrons, right? Look at the second one. This is FeCN6. Look at the second one. That is FeCN6 tri-negative. In case of FeCN6 tri-negative, iron will be again in Fe tri-positive state, and this is the Fe tri-positive outermost configuration. If this is the Fe tri-positive outermost configuration, my dear people, have a look. Over here, the ligand which is attached, is it a strong field ligand or weak field ligand? It is strong field ligand, right? It's a strong field ligand. If it is a strong field ligand, it's absolutely going to cause the pairing of electrons. So one of the electron will go here, one of the electron will go here. And when the pairing is done, the hybridization will be D2sp3, and there'll be just one unpaired electron left over here. So one unpaired electron over here in the second case. Similarly, in the third case, my dear people, it is MnCl6 tri-negative. It's MnCl6 tri-negative, right? Let me show it to you. The third one, that is MnCl6 tri-negative. Over here, manganese is in tri-positive oxidation state. If I write the outermost configuration of manganese, that is 3d5 4s2, but you are going to take 3 electrons out, so it becomes 3d4 configuration. It is 3d4, this will be 4s0, this will be 4p0, and this will be 4d0 as well, right? The ligand which is attached over here, is it a strong field or weak field? Cl negative, it's a weak field ligand. It's not going to cause any sort of pairing. If it does not cause any sort of pairing, so I must say there'll be 4 unpaired electrons left here, right? No pairing at all. In this one, pairing will happen. In this one, pairing will happen. This again Mn tri-positive. This again Mn tri-positive. Now pairing will happen. Perfect. So it is going to be like this. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Manganese tri-positive configuration. Now pairing will happen because the strong field ligand is attached. So one of the electron will go here, right? If one of the electron goes here, the hybridization is going to be D2sp3, and the number of unpaired electrons is going to be 2, right? And you know, more the unpaired electrons, more the spin magnetic moment. Why is that? Because you know how to calculate the spin magnetic moment, and that's under root of n into n plus 2 Bohr magnetrons. This is how you calculate the spin magnetic moment. This n over here, it represents the number of unpaired electrons. Perfect, right, people? So in short, more the unpaired electrons, more is going to be the spin magnetic moment, and you have calculated the unpaired electrons, and then you can get the spin magnetic moments and solve the question. Perfect and simple. So let me move on to one more, my dear people. Again, 4 statements are given to us, and all the statements are NCERT based. You need to check which all statements are correct. All right. The first statement says diborane B2H6 is prepared by oxidation of NaBH4I2. That's absolutely correct. One of the common preparations of B2H6, right? Second one, each boron has sp2 hybridization. Is it correct? No. Because if you look at the structure of B2H6, this is your B2H6, my dear people. This is hydrogen. This is one of the hydrogen. These are 2 hydrogens more, and there are 3 center 2 electron bonds. I hope you know that, which you call as the banana bonds, right? This is the structure. This boron, right? It's sp3 hybridized. Even this one, it's sp3 hybridized, right? So second statement is absolutely incorrect. Diborane has one bridged 3 center 2 electron. No, it has got, this is 3 center 2 electron bond, and this is 3 center 2 electron bond. So there are basically 2 3-centered 2 electron bonds, right? So this statement is again incorrect. Perfect. Diborane is planar. Diborane is non-planar, my dear people. This bond will be lying above the plane, and this bond will be lying below the plane. So this one is also wrong. So there is only one statement, that is option A. That is the correct statement among all. Rest all the answers, all the options are incorrect, right? So I'm sure this is clear to every one of you. Perfect. Alright, which one of the following group 15 hydrides is the strongest reducing agent? Reducing agent is the one which reduces others but itself undergoes oxidation. itself undergoes oxidation, right? Reducing agent itself undergoes oxidation. Now you need to see which one among all will undergo oxidation easily. The one which will undergo oxidation easily, that will be the strongest reducing agent, right? Now, which one is going to be which one can undergo oxidation easily? Well, my dear people, as you can have a look, BiH3, the size of the central atom is maximum. If the size of the central metal is maximum, BiH bond, it will be comparatively weak, right? Bond dissociation energy is going to be less. Hydrogen can leave easily. If hydrogen leaves easily, this species will undergo oxidation easily. That means it's going to be the better reducing agent, right? As simple as that. So do remember it in the form of general property from now onwards. If we talk about the hydrides of group 15, starting with NH3, then you have got PH3, then you have got SBH3, then you have got BiH3. These are the hydrides of group 15. On moving from top to the bottom, the reducing nature increases. Right? Their tendency to undergo oxidation, their tendency to behave like the reducing agent, that increases. So this is the one which is going to be maximum reducing, right? It will be having maximum reducing power among all. All right, arrange on the basis of decreasing Ka value, right? Can you let me know quickly what is going to be the answer of this particular question? I'm looking at your chats only. Quickly, my dear people, what do you think about this one? Yes? Quickly. Quickly, my dear people. Let me know first. Quickly in the chats. So I can see majority of the students are coming up with option 1 and option C, right? That's where you're making the mistake, my dear people. See. Look here. First of all, select the reference which is common everywhere, that's OH. Perfect. Arrange the following on the basis of decreasing Ka. Do remember, more the value of Ka, more is going to be the acidic strength. This is something which you know. More the value of Ka, more the acidic strength. So basically you are going to arrange them on the basis of acidic strengths. Do remember, acidic strength is directly proportional to minus effect, right? And minus M, it dominates over minus H, and minus H dominates over minus I. This is something everyone of you should know. Now this nitro group, it's going to operate minus M from here. CN group, it's going to operate minus M from here, right? Perfect. Now my dear people, this F and this Cl, they'll be definitely showing plus M and minus I, but their minus I will be dominating. So basically, there'll be electron withdrawing. This is electron withdrawing, even this is electron withdrawing, right? Their minus I will be dominating over minus M, right? Sorry, their minus I will be dominating over plus M. Perfect. This fluorine, since it has got lone pairs, so it can operate both plus M as well as minus I. But minus I for halogens is dominating over plus M, right? Similarly, minus I for this chlorine will be dominating over plus M. So you'll be giving priority to minus I. Perfect. Now guys, which one is showing maximum minus I? It's going to be nitro group which shows maximum minus M, right? Nitro group shows maximum minus M. Perfect. So it's going to be maximum acidic. So its Ka value will be maximum. Followed by this one, right? Followed by this one, 2. Now among 3 and 4, here only you can commit the mistake. And where the mistake lies? See, you might think this fluorine, it will be more electron withdrawing. But let me tell you, if you compare parafluorophenol and parachlorophenol, let me tell you, this chlorine is actually more electron withdrawing than this fluorine in these two compounds, right? Do remember it directly from now onwards, right? This chlorine will be more electron withdrawing, right, than this particular fluorine. Perfect. Do remember it from now onwards. And more the electron withdrawing nature, more is the acidic strength. So it's going to be 4, then you'll be giving priority to 3, right? Perfect. So that's where the mistake comes in. So moving on to one more question. The alkaline earth metal nitrate that does not crystallize with water molecule, right? What is going to be the answer, my dear people? Which of the alkaline earth metal nitrate does not crystallize with the water molecule? What do you think about this one? Look at the size of cation, my dear people. Check where the size of cation is maximum. I must say, Ba dye positive, barium dye positive, its size is maximum. If its size is maximum, it is not going to crystallize with a lot of water molecules, right? It does not crystallize with water molecules actually because its size is maximum, right? Ba dye positive, it has got maximum size among all these cations. So it does not crystallize with the water molecules. Perfect. So option C is the one which is going to be correct. Simple and basic one. All right, one more question we have. Let's try to solve this. The question is from the chapter Redox. Let's give it a try. The exact volume of 1 molar NaOH required to neutralize 50 ml of 1.5 50 ml of 1 molar H3PO4. So first of all, my dear people, you're making a reaction between NaOH and H3PO4. H3PO4, right? You're making NaOH to react with H3PO4. This is a base, this is acid, right? So first of all, I'll directly say milliequivalence of base should be equal to milliequivalence of acid. Milliequivalence of base should be equal to milliequivalence of acid. Milliequivalence of base is simply going to be normality of base multiplied by volume of basic solution in ml, right? Milliequivalence of acid is going to be normality of acid multiplied by volume of acidic solution, which is V2 in ml. Perfect. Now normality is nothing, that's molarity multiplied by n factor. So normality of NaOH is going to be molarity of NaOH multiplied by n factor of NaOH solution, and this is V1 in ml. Perfect. N2, it's going to be molarity of this acidic solution multiplied by n factor of this second multiplied with its volume. So use all the parameters first of all. Molarity of NaOH, that's given to me as 1. N factor of NaOH, that will be 1 because it's going to donate only 1 OH negative. Volume of NaOH solution, that's something I need to calculate. Molarity of H3PO4, that's given to us as 1 molar. That's given to us as 1 molar. What is the N factor of H3PO3? N factor of H3PO3 is 2, my dear people, because in case of H3PO3, there will be 2 hydrogens which will be attached with oxygen directly. And an acid donates only that hydrogens as H positive, which are connected to more electronegative element like oxygen. So its N factor is 2, right? And V2 value is given, that's equal to how much? That's equal to 50. So from here, V1 is equal to 100 ml. So I must say 100 ml of 1 molar NaOH is required to neutralize 50 ml of 1 molar H3PO4, right? So V1 is 100. So the correct answer is either this one or this one or this one. Now we need to check the second one. Now people, in the second one, the same NaOH is going to react with H3PO2. The same NaOH solution is going to react with H3PO2. Perfect. So again, acid-base reaction. Again, you'll be using the concepts of equivalence. You'll directly say milliequivalence of 1 should be equal to the milliequivalence of 2. So I must say normality of 1, or let me write directly molarity of 1 multiplied by n factor of NaOH multiplied by volume of NaOH solution in ml is equal to molarity of H3PO2, n factor of H3PO2, and volume of H3PO2 solution in ml, right? What is the molarity of NaOH? It's given in the equation. That's 1 molar. N factor of NaOH, that's 1. V1 I'll be calculating again. M2, molarity of H3PO2, 2. N factor of H3PO2, that's 1, right? Because in case of H3PO2, only 1 hydrogen is attached with oxygen, so it's going to donate only that H positive. And V2 value is equal to 100. Perfect. So V1 over here comes out to be 200. So 100 and 200 respectively are going to be the correct answers of the question. I'm sure it's clear to everyone. Perfect. Yes, people? So option C is the one which is going to be the correct answer of the question. All right. One more question, my dear people. Look at this one. Consider the following reaction. A plus alkali gives B, right? A plus alkali, what does it give? It gives B. And B we are taking as the major product, right? We are taking as the major product of this particular reaction. And in the question it's mentioned B is an oxoacid of phosphorus. B is an oxoacid of phosphorus, right? Which contains no pH bonds. Which contains no pH bonds, right? Then A must be. Can you let me know what this A is going to be? Can you let me know what this A is going to be? Right? Have a look on this particular question again, guys. Quickly. What do you think? What do you think? Absolutely, guys. This A is going to be red phosphorus, because red phosphorus, when it reacts with alkali, what does it form? What does it form? It forms H4P2O6, and in case of H4P2O6 there is no pH bond, right? So it's going to be the red phosphorus, perfect, which is going to react with alkali, and it makes the product H4P2O6, which contains no pH bond. Perfect. And do remember this particular reaction as well. The question in the June shift was asked from this particular reaction, but you're going to remember this reaction. White phosphorus plus alkali, it gives H3PO2, right? Something can be asked out of this. All right, one last question, my dear people. With this, I'm going to pass the stage with Toshmon sir. Let me just ping him once. I think he'll be ready with the maths. Right? Let me tell him this is the last question which I'm doing. All right. He's watching us live. Perfect, guys. The major product formed in the sequence of the reactions. So first of all, you're starting with aniline, and you're making this aniline to react with Br2H2, right? So first of all, you'll be doing the bromination. Perfect. So it is going to be something like this. The first product of the reaction is going to be, this is your NH2, and you'll be attaching bromine at the ortho positions and the para positions, right? This is Br and this is Br. So this is the first product. Now this product you're making to react with NaNO to HCl, so you'll be doing its diazotization, right? You'll be converting it into diazonium salt, and this is what the product is going to be. This is your Br in this case, right? This is your Br. This is your Br. Now it's not going to be NH2 over here, it's going to be N2Cl, right? Positive, negative. And at the end, in presence of H3PO2, H3PO2 does its reduction, right? So in presence of H3PO2, what is the final answer which you'll be getting, right? Simply just remove N2Cl and get the answer. This will be Br, this will be Br over here, and this will be Br over here. Look if there is any option like this. Yes, there is only one option like this, that's option C, which is going to be the correct answer of this particular question. Perfect. Right, people? So this was my last question, but before ending the session, I'll be giving you one homework question, my dear people. Do let me know its answer in the comment section of the video. One question I'm giving you, a simple question which has been asked many a times in the JEE examination, right? Okay, do let me know its answer in the comment section of this particular video, right? Perfect. So people, I wish you all the luck for the tomorrow's examination. I'm going to pass the stage to Shimon sir. He'll be continuing with the maths discussion. And with this, I'll be taking leave here. Take care. God bless you all and love you all. Bye guys. Take care.
Hello, my dear boys and girls. Are you ready? Hello, 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 everybody. A very, very good afternoon to all of you. I hope you guys are enjoying these final Sure Shot questions that were discussed by Shreyas sir and Wasim sir. So shall we get started with mathematics? Are you ready? Very good. So people, if you're all ready, let me know in the chat with a thumbs up, with a yo and a fire, and then we will get started. So are you all ready? Shall we get started? So people, we are going to continue with some fantastic questions on the mathematics JEE portion, and you're going to hear it from Shimon sir. So without any delay, let's continue people. Let's get started. So I'm sure most of you know me. My name is Shimon Joseph and I'm a graduate of IIT Madras. I teach mathematics over here. So if you like our content, make sure you subscribe to VNlight channel. Okay, VNlight is the channel that you're currently watching. We train students for Vedantu, for competitive exams like JEE Mains and NEET and JEE Advanced also. And this channel is brought to you by Vedantu. Okay, so Vedantu is a live coaching platform where we train students for all competitive exams. So if you like it, make sure you share it to your friends and smash that subscribe button. Okay. So shall we get started? Everybody, let's go. This is the very first question. I want all of you to try it out. Please go for it, guys. Quick, 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 quick. Everybody go for it. Very nice. That's the spirit, guys. Very good, very good. Hasini, exam on 25. That is tomorrow, right? I know. Yesterday's PDF, Mokshagna, I will share it. I will share it in the Telegram group after today's class. Ram Kumar, physics will come after the video is over. So please check it out in the night, maybe in the evening, okay? So people, everybody try this question. Come on people. What to do today? Hasini, today you should focus on revision. Try to revise chemistry, organic, inorganic, formulas of maths, formulas of physics, concepts of physics. That is what you should be doing today. Okay? And guys, all those who are writing tomorrow, all the very best. You have our best wishes. Our blessings are always with you. Of course, we would want you to do well. So give it your best. Don't worry. You will do great. Okay? Be confident. Go with that confidence and conquer it. Okay? KK sir, bagunara. Babu Rao, nenu chala bagunanu. Meeru andru ella unnaru. Is that right? I hope I spoke it correct.
Okay, so shall we get started? Everybody. Nayan, thank you so much. Adya, thank you Adya. Very good. Fantastic. So people, with that, let's try to solve this. What is the answer? What is the answer? Is it option A? Is it option A? King says A. A is not correct, man. A is not correct. So I will tell you how to do it. Please listen carefully. Ram Charan, thank you so much, man. So people, the answer I think should be option B. I'll tell you how. So first of all, x plus 1 by x is equal to 1. I will solve that. So if I solve that, what will I get? X square plus 1 equal to x. So x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. Is that correct? Is everybody okay with that? Everybody? Fantastic. So now, what are the roots of this? The roots of this are minus omega and minus omega square. How many of you agree with me on this? How many of you agree with me on this? If you're all agreeing, then give me a thumbs up, give me a yo, and then we'll move forward. Put a fire in the chat. Put a fire in the chat. Come on, guys. Thank you, Srinivas. That is so kind of you, man. So people, is everybody clear with this? Shall I move forward? Shall I move forward? Are you all ready? Fantastic. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up. Rajesh, thank you, Rajesh. That is so kind of you, man. Perfect. How, sir? Because, Selva, you find the roots, man. Very easy. So, what are the roots, Selva? x1, x2 is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. That is root 3i by 2. So, that is nothing but minus omega, comma, minus omega square. Now, you understood it? Are you all clear with it? Everybody happy with this? Superb. So now let's simplify it. What is P? P is nothing but minus omega to the power 4000 plus 1 by minus omega to the power 4000. So what will that be? That will be omega power 4000 plus 1 I can write as omega power 4002. Correct? Everybody okay with that? Everybody okay with that, guys? Please let me know. I wrote 1 as omega power 4002 because omega power 3k is always 1. So this is a multiple of 3. So that's why I wrote it like that. Now omega power 4000 is nothing but omega and this will be omega square. So what is P? P is omega plus omega square, which is minus 1. So P is minus 1. Did you all like it? Are you all happy with this? Everybody? Very good. Kartavirya, you are absolutely right. Mokshagna, very good. Immortal, absolutely awesome. Smiling faces, thank you so much. I am glad you liked it. Okay, so with that, people, let's go and find Q. So what is Q? So P I got minus 1. Q is nothing but the last digit of 2 to the power 2 power n plus 1. Now 2 power n is greater than 1. So we know that 2 power 1 is 2, 2 power 2 is 4, 2 power 3 is 8, 2 power 4 units digit is 6. Again it will repeat. 2 power 5 will be 2, 2 power 6 will be 4. Again it will repeat, correct? So after cycles of 4, it will repeat. So 2 power n will be multiple of 4. So 2 power 4k plus 1. Now 2 power 4k means the units digit will be 6. So it will be 6 plus 1, which is 7. So 7 is the units place which I got. So Q is 7, P is minus 1. So 7 minus 1 is 6. That's your answer. Did you all like it? Was it awesome? Very good. Immortal soul. You are absolutely right. Santosh Kumar, absolutely correct. Sneha Roy, it is option B because P plus Q. P is minus 1. So minus 1 plus 7 is 6. Okay. Please do not make an error over there. Are you all happy with this? So shall we move forward? Are you guys ready? Did you love it? Amazing question. Isn't that right? Fantastic, guys. You are all awesome. So with that, let's move forward to the next question. Another legendary question. You will absolutely love it. You will absolutely love it. Guys, everybody try to solve it and be quick, be quick. I want you to be fast. I want you all to be super fast. Come on, guys. Very good. Iron Man, yes. Bhuvi, thank you so much, man. Isaac Newton, welcome. Shruti, very good. Hasini, I am glad you are enjoying it. Devansh, Rishita, Sid, Adya. Yes, yes, yes. Many of you are right. Adya, the answer is option C. Okay. Answer is option C. All those who said 5, you guys are correct. All those who said 5, you guys are correct. Because the answer is 2 to the power 23. So lambda will be 23. So if lambda is 23, then the sum of the digits of lambda will be 2 plus 3, which is 5. So 5 is the correct answer. But how do we get 5? I will teach you. Listen carefully. Okay? Everybody listen. So first of all, you see the pattern. 1 plus tan 1, 1 plus tan 44. Okay? So let us say if a plus b is equal to 45, then tan a plus b is what? Tan a plus b is equal to 1. Then I'll get tan a plus tan b is equal to 1 minus tan a tan b. Correct na? Correct na? Everybody clear? So if I bring tan a tan b to this side, I'll get tan a plus tan b plus tan a tan b is equal to 1. Now I'll add 1 on both sides. If I add 1 on both sides, what is this? What is the left hand side? Check carefully. 1 plus tan a is common. Then here tan b is common. So if I do that, I'll get 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is equal to 2. How many of you liked it? So if a plus b is 45, then 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b equal to 2. This is legendary. This is next level. Very, very good observation. This is next level observation. In exam, getting this is not easy. You have to know this. You have to be exposed to this method. Only then you can think in this direction. Otherwise, it's a tricky question. Okay? Did you all like it? Iron Man, thank you so much, man. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you did well in MSAT. We will continue to support you guys. Don't worry. Fantastic people. You guys are awesome. So the answer is going to be what? Now, if a plus b is 45, 1 plus tan a into 1 plus tan b is 2. So I can say 1 plus tan 1 into 1 plus tan 44 equal to 2. Again, 1 plus tan 2 into 1 plus tan 43 equal to 2. Like that, I'll have so many pairs. 1 plus tan 3 into 1 plus tan 42 equal to 2. Like that, the last pair will be 1 plus tan 22 into 1 plus tan 23 equal to 2. So how many pairs are there? 1, 2, 3 till 22 pairs. So 22 times. So 22 times will be 2 power 22. But wait a minute. We have 1 plus tan 45 also. We have 1 plus tan 45 also. What is 1 plus tan 45? 1 plus tan 45 is 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 power 22 into 2, 2 power 23 is my answer. I hope you guys liked it. Was it amazing? Did you all enjoy it? Are you all clear? Yes? Did you all enjoy it? So with that, we will go to the next question, guys. Are you all happy? Fantastic, fantastic. I'm glad you all loved it. So with that, people, let's march on to the next question. Okay? It was a very nice question. I hope you all liked it. Okay? So please keep this approach in mind. It can be helpful. Very nice, people. Very nice. These are all taken from NTA Abhyas. So it is probable that it might come in your actual exam, because NTA Abhyas is provided by the government. So I have chosen all the best questions from there. So please do go and prepare it accordingly. Smiley, 2 power 23 is not 5. Come on. 2 power 23 is not 5. 2 power 23 is equal to 2 power lambda. Okay. So lambda is equal to 23. So 2 plus 3 is 5. So for that we have a special method. It's very advanced method called as reading the question. That students generally find it very hard. So please try doing that. That's a very advanced method. If you learn it, you might do well in the exam. The method is called reading the question. Okay, Google it, you will learn it. It's not that difficult. Okay, so when you read the question, you see here, then the sum of the digits of the number lambda. And when you use Google Translate, you will be able to understand the meaning, and then you can find it out that 2 power 23 is not 5. I don't know which calculator gave you that answer, but yeah, 2 plus 3 is 5. That is correct. Okay, so shall we move forward? Everybody? Yeah, so let's go forward to the next question, guys. Here we go. Please try it out. Come on, people. Everybody, quick, 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 quick. Very fast, very fast. I want all of you to participate. Come on, guys. Okay, so this is a nice question. I'm going to solve it by using series expansion. Guys, the reason I brought this question is because many of you do not care about series expansion. So this is obtained by Taylor series. Okay, so Taylor series is a method to expand a function with the help of algebraic equivalent. Okay, so that is what we will try and do here. For this, you need to know the series expansion of cos and sine. I hope all of you are aware. If not, I will teach you. Please listen carefully. Okay, are you all clear? So what is the series expansion of cos? Cos x series expansion is 1 minus x square by 2 factorial plus x power 4 by 4 factorial. Okay, and sin x expansion is x minus x cube by 3 factorial plus x power 5 by 5 factorial, and so on. So these are the two expansions which you should know. If you don't know this expansion, then you're going to find it hard. But guys, I hope you will remember this. This is important. Okay, LH rule, again it will be lengthy. You have to differentiate it 3 times. Okay, because you have x cube in the denominator. So I would not recommend LH rule. Better than LH rule is your series expansion. Please try with series expansion. Everybody do it and tell me the answer. Let's see how many of you are able to crack it. Let us see how many of you are able to crack it. Come on, come on, come on. Smiling faces says B. Very good. Let's check it. I think you are right. How can we use the series expansion? Rajesh, I'll teach you. Don't worry. Exactly. You are right. So guys, here series expansion is the method. I'll teach you now how. Listen carefully. So limit x tending to 0. What do we have? X plus ax cos x. So ax into 1 minus x square by 2 factorial. Higher powers, I don't care. Leave it. Higher powers, no need to worry. Sir, why sir? Because higher powers, if I divide by x cube, it will become x square, x cube. Anyway, x is 0, so I don't care. So keep only till x cube, not more than that. Anyway, that is not needed. Okay. So till x cube I have to keep. So x into x square is x cube. I have to keep it. So now it is minus b into x minus x cube by 3 factorial. That's it. Now I have divided by x cube. So what will I have? I will have a 1 plus a into x. 1 plus a minus b, right? So I'll have 1 plus a minus b times of x plus x cube will be what? X cube will be minus a by 2 plus b by 6 into x cube. divided by x cube is equal to 1. Correct now? Everybody clear? So x cube by x cube will become 1. Okay, so that I can remove. I can remove this. So it will become minus a by 2 plus b by 6. X by x square, x by x cube will become 1 by x square. Now limit exists. Now people, if x tends to 0, then this tends to infinity. Then how can the limit be 1? The limit cannot be 1. So for that, the numerator has to be 0. So that is why the numerator has to be 0. Did you understand the reasoning? The reasoning is very important. The reasoning is very, very important. See, 1 plus a minus b by x square. If x is 0, this tends to infinity. But we know limit is 1. So limit exists. That means this cannot be infinity. So if it cannot be infinity, the only possibility is numerator should be exactly 0. So if numerator is exactly 0, then this term goes away. So that is my answer. So minus a by 2 plus b by 6 is equal to 1. So two equations, two unknowns. Solve it, get the answer. Okay. Can you all please let me know? Everybody, quickly guys, quickly. I want all of you to let me know the answer. Be fast, be fast. Cases where we use this method. Sandhya, generally for sine, cos, and generally for questions like this. Okay, where you cannot use L'Hopital. When you use L'Hopital, it's going to be lengthy and super complex. Okay, so that is why I will use series expansion. It's a very, very good question for series expansion. I thought this because many of you know L'Hopital, standard limits, trigonometric limits, everything you know. But people are not used to series expansion. That is why I brought this here. I hope you all liked it. So shall we move forward? Everybody enjoyed it? If you liked it, then put a fire in the chat and then we will proceed. Come on guys, quick, 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 everybody. Very good. Fantastic. Chandu says this method is there in board exams. Okay, awesome, awesome. In AP, is it? Very good. That means you are learning good stuff. Fantastic people. So yeah, with that, we shall move forward to the next question. Everybody try it out. Another epic question. Another epic question. You guys will absolutely love this. Everybody please solve it. Please solve it. Quick, 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 quick. Come on guys. Try to be fast. I want all of you to be quick. Try to be ultra fast. Sandhya, welcome Sandhya. Vishnu, fantastic. Exactly. Vadlamani, Akhilesh, you are right. Madhu, is it option A? We will check it. Pratosh, very good Pratosh. Gamer, we will check it. Everybody says option A. Let's check whether you guys are right or wrong. Okay. So everybody listen carefully. What do we have? Locus of midpoint of chords. So midpoint of chords means we know that the chord equation is given by T equal to S1. If the midpoint is H comma K, then the chord equation is given by T equal to S1. Correct? Everybody? So what is T? T equal to 3xH minus 2yk plus 4 into x plus h by 2 minus 6 into y plus k by 2, okay, is equal to, now put S1. S1 means substitute h comma k here. So it is 3h square minus 2y square plus 4h minus 6k. Now it is parallel to this line. That means slope of this line is equal to 2. So slope of this line is what? Collect all the x coefficients. So minus coefficient of x, 3h plus 2 divided by coefficient of y, minus 2k minus 3. So that will become plus 3 is equal to 2. So that is my answer. 3h plus 2 equal to 4k plus 6. So I'll get 3x minus 4y equal to 4. So 3x minus 4y equal to 4. That's my answer. Was it legendary? Did you guys like it? Everybody? So this is 2k square, right? I'm sorry. Not 2y square, 2k square. But anyway, that doesn't matter. So people, did you all like it? Was it ultimate? This was a very interesting question. I hope you all enjoyed it. So if you're all clear, then shall we move forward to the next question? Come on guys, please let me know in the chat. Fantastic. Very good. Very good, Shravya, Adya, Immortal Soul, Venu, Akhilesh, very good. Mokshagna, I'm glad you are enjoying it. So people, this was a nice question. Very good question based on locus. Again, something which all of us are scared of, right? So people, please try to do well in locus questions. It is not very difficult. It is not very hard. Okay. So yeah, with that, let's move forward to the next question, which is over here. Everybody try it out. Again from conic section. Come on people, don't give up, don't give up. I want all of you all to try it out. Exactly formula based. It is formula based, so you don't have to struggle too much. Shiva, welcome Shiva. Sandhya, yes Sandhya, if you're not confident, leave it. Okay, so people, what is the answer for this question? Quick, quick, quick. So everybody says option A, so fast. Okay, let's check it. So people, what is the tangent for an ellipse? Tangent for an ellipse is y equal to mx plus or minus root of a square m square plus b square. Correct now? Now it passes through 5, 4. So y is 4, x is 5. Correct? So this is my tangent equation. Now I'll bring this to this side and square it. So I'll get 4 minus 5m whole square is equal to 16m square plus 9. So I'll get what? I'll get 16 plus 25m square minus 40m is equal to 16m square plus 9. So if I simplify it, I'll get 9m square minus 40m. I'll get plus 7 is equal to 0. Is that right? Everybody cool? So m1 plus m2 is what? m1 plus m2 is 40 by 9. And m1, m2 is what? 7 by 9. Correct? So 40 by 9 minus 7 by 9 is 33 by 9. 33 by 9 is 11 by 3. That's the answer. So option D is the right answer. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. Netra, very good. Akhilesh, very good. Everybody said option A. Guys, come on guys. Try to solve it. Don't guess. Don't guess or don't do random stuff. Try to solve it. Okay. Please go for it. Pratosh, no problem. Madhu, very good Madhu. Very good Shravya. Nagamani, welcome, welcome. Venu, 150 is a good score. Yes. Try to improve. Try to get into 180. 180 is a very nice score. Okay. So people, shall we move to the next one? Everybody ready? Yup. Fantastic. So with that, let's go to the next question right on your screen here. Again, a fabulous question. Come on people. Everybody try it out. Don't give up. Sunil, welcome Sunil. Tejavardhan, next week. Shiva, very good Shiva. You are absolutely right. Sandhya, 220 is fabulous. Amazing score. Okay. So everybody try to solve this. Harmonic mean of two positive numbers A and B is 4. So arithmetic mean is A plus B by 2. Geometric mean is square root of AB. Harmonic mean is 2AB by A plus B. So if you see all of them, arithmetic mean into harmonic mean is geometric mean square. So we know harmonic mean is 4. So arithmetic mean into harmonic mean is 4. That is equal to geometric mean square. And we know 2a plus g square is 4a, is equal to 27. So 6a is 27. So what is your arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is 27 by 6, which is 9 by 2. So I got AM. I know HM. So AM is what? 9 by 2. HM is 4. That is equal to G square. So G square is equal to 18. So I got G also. They want what? They want alpha plus beta and alpha minus beta. So G square means AB. So AB is equal to 18 and A plus B by 2 is 9 by 2. Okay. So AB is 18, A plus B is 9. So 6 and 3 satisfy. So 6 and 3 is the answer. So what is alpha plus beta? 6 plus 3 is 9. What is alpha minus beta? That is your A minus B. It is 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3. So 9 and 3 is the answer. So 9 by 3 will be 3. That's your right answer. Very good. Netra, very good. You are absolutely awesome. You guys are legendary. Keep it up, people. Keep it up. I hope all of you liked it. So with that, shall I move forward to the next one? Very good. Jagan Mohini, Vadlamani, Akhilesh, Nikita, Yuvatej, Likita, Aishwarya. Fantastic. Great, great, great. So shall I move forward? Next question. Okay, let's move. This was a very interesting question. Guys, remember these relations. Okay, that's the good part. This is a good relation. Then AM is this, GM is this, then HM is this. These are the good learning points for you all. By attending these classes, you learn all these good points. So please make a note of it. Okay, please make a note of this. Now let's move forward to the next one. Everybody try it out. Again, a formula based questions. Come on. Everybody try it and get the answer. I'll give you 1 minute. I am pretty sure many of you will be able to get the right answer. Go for it, guys. Everybody. Come on, guys. Tejavardhan, I cannot see your messages, man. You have to type 1300 more times. Type 1300 more times, then maybe I'll see your message, because right now I'm not able to see. If you send 2-3 times, how can I see? Okay, 1300 times you tell and then you call me, I'll help you. Okay, keep doing, keep doing. Now people, what is the answer over here? The answer over here is option B. Very good. Brilliant, guys, brilliant. Absolutely correct. Okay. Fantastic. So answer is option B. How do we solve it? Come on, guys, let's try to do it. Everybody together. Let's nail this question. Shipra, fantastic. Sid, you guys are absolutely awesome. Yuvatej is also right. Sanjana, Likita, fantastic. So what is the formula? See guys, coefficient of variance is sigma by mean into 100. So it is 60% is equal to sigma is how much? 18 by mean into 100. For the second one, 75 is equal to sigma is 15. 15 by mean into 100. So x bar, that is mean, is how much? It is nothing but 30. Here mean is how much? 1500 by 75, which is 20. So the mean is 30 and 20, which is option B. Are you all clear? Everybody? Come on people, great job, great job. So shall we move forward? Everybody? Cool, cool, cool. Very good people. So with that, shall I proceed? Come on guys, quick. So this is the next question for you all. Everybody please try to solve it. Again, a fantastic question. Again, a very, very amazing conceptual question. Try to solve it. See how much you can learn from this. Quick, 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 guys. Try to solve it. Very good, very good. Come on. Guys, are you all done? Shall we discuss this question? So what is first alpha plus beta? Can you guys tell me that? Alpha plus beta is how much? Can you answer that? How much is alpha plus beta? Adya is right. Very good, Adya. Sandhya, fantastic, Sandhya. Uma Maheshwari, my voice is gone. Yeah. Okay, Suvanjan, try to solve it, Suvanjan. Do it fast. Piano world. No, answer is not B. What is alpha plus beta? First tell that. Alpha plus beta is pi. Sir, how sir? Because sine inverse of root 3 by 2 plus cos inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 2. So pi by 2 plus pi by 2. Because we know that sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is equal to pi by 2. Isn't that right? So we learned this from inverse trigonometric function. So sine inverse of root 3 by 2 plus cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Same value, na? Same value. So it will become pi by 2. So this 2 pi by 2, these 2 pi by 2. So pi by 2 plus pi by 2 will be pi. But sir, why are you doing this, sir? Why are you doing this? I'll tell you why. Now, alpha is equal to sine inverse of root 3 by 2. How much is sine inverse of root 3 by 2? Sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is pi by 3. Pi by 3 plus sine inverse of 1 by 3. Now guys, can I say this is lesser than pi by 3 plus sine inverse of 1 by 2? Because compared to this and this is greater. Correct? Are you all clear? Are you all happy? Now sine inverse of pi by 2 is what? I'm sorry, sine inverse of 1 by 2 is what? Pi by 6. So pi by 3 plus pi by 6 is 90. So alpha is less than 90 degree. That is pi by 2. Alpha plus beta is 180. But alpha is lesser than 90. That means beta is greater than 90. So beta is greater than pi by 2. And alpha is lesser than pi by 2. So obviously beta is greater than alpha. That's the answer. Legendary. Was it epic? Was it epic? Did you guys like it? Mauna Akula, very good. Likita Reddy, fantastic. You guys are rocking it. Keep it up, people. Keep it up. So shall we move forward, guys? Everybody happy with this? So shall I proceed? Fantastic. You guys are epic. This was a superb question. I hope you're all loving it because these are all actually JEE Mains level top-notch questions. Okay. So yeah, with that, we will move forward to the next question. This is the next one. Come on, people. Everybody try it out. What are the possible values of scalar k such that the matrix A inverse minus Ki is singular? What do you mean by singular? Ishan, fantastic Ishan. If you got the same answer by a different method, great, great. You have done a good job. Adya says option C. Adya, we'll check it. Devansh says B. Okay, let's see who is right. Divyashri, Tejavardhan, Akhilesh, good job. So, singular means determinant is 0. Okay. So, here this is singular. So, that means determinant of A inverse minus Ki equal to 0. Correct? Now comes the tricky part. I will multiply by determinant A on both sides. Now take this inside. So why? Because A inverse finding is time taking. That's the tricky part. If you find A inverse, then you will complete tomorrow. If you go and find A inverse here, you will finish the question tomorrow. Okay? So don't do that. Instead, do this technique. Now, if I multiply A and A inverse, it will become I. A into Ki will become Ka. is equal to 0. That's it. Very simple. This I can do very easily because I know A. So what is I minus Ka? I minus Ka will be 1 minus K. And then this will be minus Ka. So minus 2K. And then here we'll have 0. Then 1 minus 2K. Then you'll have minus K. Then you'll have minus K, 0 and 1. So that is your I minus K determinant. So that should be equal to 0. Got it? Everybody clear? So I minus Ka should be 0. So this determinant should be 0. Make it 0, figure it out. So it will be what? Open with respect to middle column. So it will be 1 minus 2K times of, that is A22, so it will be positive. So 1 minus 2K times of 1 minus K minus of 2K square. So that is what you will get. So solve it and get the answer, guys. Okay, you will get K is equal to half and you will get 2K square plus K minus 1 equal to 0. Okay. So I think K minus 1 will also satisfy. So K equal to minus 1, K equal to half. So answer is option B. Did you all like it? Was it epic? Was it epic? Did you all love it? Are you all happy with this? Everybody please let me know. Come on people, don't give up. I want everybody to participate. Try to solve. Very good Devansh. Devansh is awesome. Akhilesh, I am glad you are liking it. Guys, these are all very nice questions. Rajesh, thank you so much, man. All the best. Do well. Okay. So with that, we will move forward. Guys, if you are enjoying the session, then smash that like button, share it to your friends, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. So yeah, with that, let's move forward to the next question. Everybody try it out. This is pretty common. This is pretty common. Let's try to solve it. Okay. Everybody, let's try to solve it. Come on, guys. Quick, 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 quick. So if phi of x is the inverse of f, that means what? F of phi of x is equal to x because they are inverse of each other. Now differentiate f dash of phi of x into phi dash of x is equal to 1. So now you can find out the derivative of phi of x. So the derivative of phi of x is 1 by derivative of f with phi of x on the inside. So what is f dash of phi of x? So f dash of phi of x is equal to 1 by 1 plus phi of x to the power phi. Okay, so it will be 1 by 1 plus phi of x to the power phi. So it will be, answer is option C. Is that correct? Are you all happy with that? Very good, Roshant. Amazing. Guys, don't forget this method. This methodology is very important. It can repeat in the exam. Very, very important. VVVIP. VVVIP. So very important. Don't take it light. Okay. It can repeat in your exam. Be careful. Try to be ready. So shall I proceed? Are you guys ready? Shall we move forward to the next question? Very good. You guys are awesome. Now try to solve this. Come on people. I want maximum participation. Maximum. I want maximum participation. So please try to do that, guys. Quick, 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 quick. Okay, are you all clear with this? So guys, whenever you get indefinite integration, you should be jumping, you should be excited, you should be happy. Why you should be happy? Because you can just differentiate the right hand side and get your answer. Okay, so let's differentiate right hand side and left hand side. So if I differentiate this, derivative of integral will be the same thing. Derivative of integral will be the same thing on the inside. Now, derivative of this will be what? 1 plus a log of something derivative is 1 by sin x minus 2 cos x into derivative of this, which is cos x plus 2 sin x. That derivative is 0. K derivative is 0. Now, let's write it as sin and cos. So I'll get 5 sin x divided by sin x minus 2 cos x is equal to, here I can take LCM. So sin x, so 2 plus 2a plus 1. So 1 plus 2a into sin x plus a minus 2 cos x divided by sin x minus 2 cos x. So now I have to compare. So compare it. 5 should be equal to 1 plus 2a and a minus 2 should be 0. Okay, a minus 2 should be 0 and 5 should be equal to 1 plus 2a. So this will imply a equal to 2. This will also imply a equal to 2. So the answer is, the value of a is 2. That's my answer. Did you all like it? Was it legendary? Everybody, are you all happy with it? Did you all enjoy the way I solved it? I hope you guys liked it. So with that, let's move forward to the next question, shall we? Fantastic guys, awesome. So this is a very powerful method. You can try to use it whenever you have indefinite integration. Whenever you have indefinite integration. Now another legendary question. Come on guys. Another legendary question. If you guys can't see the question, I will write it down. This is greatest integer function, GIF, plus ln of 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Okay? Everybody try to solve it. Come on guys. Try to be fast. Quick, 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 quick. Guys, try to solve it and try to be fast. I want maximum participation. Madhu says D. Okay, we'll check it. Mokshagna says D. Everybody says D. Guys, come on. D is not the answer. D is not the answer. It is not the answer. Please try it, try it, try it. No, it is not D. Likita is correct. Akhilesh is right. Jami Ram Babu is right. It is A which is the correct answer. It is A which is the correct answer. It is a fantastic question. I will show you how to solve it. Okay. So people, what I'll do is I will break it into two parts. Okay. I'll break it as minus half to plus half box of x dx plus minus half to plus half ln of 1 plus x by 1 minus x. Now guys, this is 0. How sir? Because ln of 1 plus x by 1 minus x is an odd function. Sir, how is it odd function, sir? So let's take f of x as this. What is f of minus x? F of minus x is ln of 1 minus x by 1 plus x, which is negative of ln of 1 plus x by 1 minus x, which is negative of f of x. So f of minus x is minus of f of x, hence it is an odd function. Because it's an odd function, this second integral will become anda, will become 0. Okay, are you all clear? Everybody happy with this? So with that, guys, let's try to solve this part. So this part is going to be what? So where will GIF of x break? So from minus half to 0, it will be minus 1 dx. From 0 to half, it will be 0 dx. How, sir? Because you see greatest integer function. Okay, you see greatest integer function. This is 0. This is 0.5 minus. This is 0.5 plus. So between 0 to minus 0.5, it will be minus 1. And from 0 to 0.5, it will be 0. Okay, from 0 to 0.5, it will be 0. And here it will be like this. Are you clear? So, minus half to 0, it is minus 1. And 0 to half, it is 0. So, this is anyway 0. So, this is my answer. It will come out to be minus half. That's why option A is the right answer. Did you all like it? Was it amazing? Did you all enjoy this? Everybody, please let me know quickly. Try to be fast, guys. Try to be fast. So shall we move forward? Fantastic. I am glad you all loved it. So people, with that, we shall now proceed to the next one. Lot of cool questions we have. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Try to solve this one. Another epic question. Another epic question. Please do it, guys. It's a very interesting question. Kirtana, I am glad you are loving it. Go for it. Go for it. Anuradha, fantastic. What about others? People, are you all solving it? King for entertainment. No, no, no. King for entertainment. Who told, man? Who told? GIF of x is not an odd function. Okay. Great, great, great. So people, shall we solve this question? Okay, everybody, let's try to finish it off. What do we have? Sides of the triangle. Two sides. So let's take the two sides as A and B. Okay, are given by the roots of this. So we know A plus B is equal to 2 root 3 and AB is equal to 2. Correct? Are you all happy with that? And angle between these two sides means this is C. So C is equal to pi by 3. So we know cos C is equal to A square plus B square minus C square by 2AB. So cos C is what? Cos pi by 3. So cos pi by 3 is half. 2AB. 2AB is 4 because AB is 2. So 2AB will be 4. So if I cross multiply, 4 by 2 is 2 is equal to A square plus B square minus C square. Okay. I will add 2AB on both sides. I will add 2AB on both sides. So what will I get? I'll get 2 into AB is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is equal to A plus B whole square. That will be 12 minus C square. So C square equal to 6. So C is equal to root 6. We want perimeter. Perimeter is what? A plus B plus C. What is A plus B? 2 root 3. A plus B is 2 root 3. C is how much? C is root 6. So 2 root 3 plus root 6. That is my answer. Legendary. Epic question. How many of you loved it? Very good, people. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. You guys are awesome. Shall we move forward? That's a very, very good question, isn't it? So people, if you loved it, let me know in the chat with a fire, with a thumbs up, with a yo, and then we'll move forward. Please make sure you are smashing that like button if you are enjoying the session. Whatever Shreyas are discussed, whatever Wazeems are discussed, and whatever we are doing over here. Okay? Very good questions we are doing, guys. I hope you are able to recognize that. So yeah, with that, we shall move forward to the next one. Please try it out. A series question. Everybody please try to solve it and try to be fast. Try to be fast, guys. Everybody. what do we have? The sum of first 60 terms of this series. I want everybody to go for it. Vamsi, thank you so much, man. Anuradha, next class. So this is for people who are writing the exam tomorrow and the next few days. Okay, this is the final mega mock test, the Sure Shot questions. A lot of questions can be asked in the actual exam based on whatever we have covered here. So yeah, please work hard, try to solve and learn the surrounding concepts and principles. Okay, so today that is your homework. Please revise the theory of chemistry and physics formulas, maths formulas, and also whatever we taught you today, study the surrounding topics as well. Okay, fantastic. So people, shall we solve this? What is the answer? 360 by 61. I think that's correct. Okay, so people, the way we solve it is, write the general term. What is the general term? The general term is 2r plus 1 divided by 1 square plus 2 square till r square. Okay, so that is the general term. So it is going to be r equal to 1 to 60. It is 2r plus 1 by, what is the sum of first r square? R into r plus 1 into 2r plus 1 by 6. So 2r plus 1, 2r plus 1 cancels. So it will become sigma r equal to 1 to 60, 6 by r into r plus 1. Was it epic? Next level. Till here, did you guys love it? Was it awesome? Please let me know, guys, quickly. Everybody, please let me know in the chat. Be fast. I want you guys to be ultra fast. Exactly. Now it's a very easy question. Now it's a very easy question, isn't it? So now how do you solve it? I'm going to erase all of it. So if you want, you pause it and you can check it out. Okay, I'm going to erase it. Everybody listen carefully. So we have sigma r equal to 1 to 60, 6 by r into r plus 1. That I can write as 1 by r minus 1 by r plus 1. So now put r equal to 1. If I put r equal to 1, I'll get 1 by r, 1 by 1 minus 1 by 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4, all the way up to 1 by 60 minus 1 by 61. Okay, so everything will get cancelled, and what will remain? Only first and the last term will remain. Okay, only first and the last term will remain. So 6 into 1 minus 1 by 61, that will be 360 by 61. So that is your option C. I hope you guys liked it. Are you all clear? Shall I move forward? Everybody? Very good. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant people. So yeah, with that, shall we move forward? I hope you guys enjoyed it. The answer is option C. Now, are you ready for numerical questions? Are you guys ready for numerical questions? Everybody? Fantastic. If you are happy, if you are excited, let me know in the chat, guys. Where is the energy? Where is the power? Very good. Suvanjan, fantastic man. Guys, if you are new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe, and if you are loving our videos, make sure you smash that like button and share it to your friends as well, so that everybody can benefit from these good questions. Okay, very good. So yeah, let's go. This is the first question for you. Please try it out, people. Everybody. Very good. Seren Madi, welcome Seren, nice to see you here. Harshraj, don't worry, you will do well. Come on people, everybody, try to be quick, try to be fast. So this is a very interesting question. It's slightly difficult because it is called as vector equations. Okay, so vector equation questions are slightly hard, they are not that easy to solve. Okay, so you need to practice it. You need to train yourself for it. So please check it, check it. It's a very good question. Already did this. Jay Daddani, very good man. That's fantastic. I'm glad you're solving good questions. So Sankeet says option C. Okay, Sankeet, we'll check. We'll check. All the best, Nandini. Do well. All those who are writing tomorrow, guys, best of luck. Do well. Give it your best. And I hope you get what you aim for. So shall we solve it? Very good. Akhilesh, you're right. So people, we want R. I want to find out R. So what I'm going to do is, we know R cross A is equal to B. Correct? Is everybody okay with that? R cross A is equal to B. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cross C in the front. So what is vector triple product? A cross B cross C, 1 cross 2 cross 3 is 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2 minus 1, 2, 3. That's it, over. What is C dot A? C dot A is what? 2 plus 3 minus 4. So it's 1. C dot A is 2 plus 3 minus 4. 2 plus 3 minus 4 is 1. So it is 1 R vector minus C dot R is 3. 3A vector is equal to C cross B. So I got my R vector. R vector is what? 3A vector plus C cross B. That's it, over. I got my answer. 3A vector we know, and C cross B, you guys can do it. Okay? Very nice. Because of one manipulation, this one manipulation, I cracked the question. Because of this one manipulation, I cracked the question. That is legendary. I hope you guys liked it. So that's about it, people. With that, we'll move forward. What is the answer? Everybody, please let me know quickly. Come on, guys, please try to be fast. I want you guys to answer quick. So are you all done? Shall I move forward? Very good. So answer is option A. Very good, people. Yes, it is option A which is the right answer. Because 3A plus C cross B, if you figure it out, the modulus of that will be option A, I guess. That I think you guys can do it. Do you want me to do it? Do you want me to do it? I think you guys can finish it off, right? 3 times A vector means it is 6I cap plus 9J cap plus 12K cap. Okay, plus C cross B. So C cross B, how do you find it? C cross B is nothing but cross product you have to take. So IJK, it is 1, 1 minus 1, and it is 1 minus 2, 1. Okay, so that's going to be I cap into 1 minus of 2, so minus 1. Minus J into 1 plus 1, 2. Plus K into, what will you have? Minus 2 minus 1, minus 3. So it's going to be minus I cap, minus 2J cap, minus 3K cap. So when I simplify it, what will I get? I'll get 5I cap plus 7J cap plus 9K cap. Correct? So that is your R. So what is modulus of R? It is root of 5 square plus 7 square plus 9 square. So that's 25 plus 49 plus 81. So that's going to be root of 155. Awesome. We completed it. That's the way we do it. Are you all clear? Did you all like it? Was it epic, people? So yeah, with that said, let's go to the next question, which is right on your screen. Another legendary question. Legendary question. It is not that easy. So yeah, please think about it and solve it, guys. Please think about it and solve it. It's a fantastic question. Selva Ariyaran, welcome, man. Nice to see you. Very good. Pranavi, very good. SPKTR Paradise, Ratna Bose, Bhavani, Fantastic job, guys. Keep it up, keep it up. Shravya, it will come later because for you the exam is later, not now. So please wait. If it comes out, we will let you know. Okay, so people, shall we solve this? Okay, so first of all, we have f of 0. I need to get f dash of 0. Okay, so let's put x and y both as 0. X is 0, y is 0. So if I do that, f of 0 is equal to f of 0 into f dash of 0 plus f dash of 0 into f of 0. So I'll get 1 is equal to 1 into f dash of 0 plus f dash of 0 into 1. So I'll get f dash of 0 is half. So I got one more information. Okay, are you all clear with this? Did you all like it? Was it epic? Was it epic? So yeah, now let's go forward. Mariappan, it will come after this class is over. Guys, physics and chemistry also will be available to you after this session. YouTube takes some time to process the video. Okay, so please wait. By at least 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, you will have everything in one go. Okay, cool. So people, let's try to solve this question. What do we have now? I got f dash of 0 is half. Now what I'm going to do, I'll keep x as x, but y I'll put 0. So if you have that, guys, functional equations are not that easy. You have to practice a lot. Okay, that you get while solving a lot of questions. Clear? So now f of x plus 0 is what? F of x into f dash of 0 plus f dash of x into f of 0. So what will I get? I'll get f of x is equal to half f of x plus f dash of x. Correct? So what will I get? I'll get f of x by 2 is equal to f dash of x. Now can I integrate this? Very easy, right? This is very easy to integrate. I'll get what? F dash of x by f of x is equal to 2. So this implies ln of f of x is equal to 2. Correct? So I'll get f of x is equal to 2x, right? I'm sorry. So e to the power 2x is what I'll get. Everybody happy with that? So f of 4 will be what? F of 4 will be e to the power 8 if I'm not wrong. Is that correct, people? Oh, e to the power half, I think. F dash of x by f of x is half. I'm sorry, guys. Because f dash of x by f of x is half. So I'll have half x. So I'll have e to the power half x plus 0. Why 0? Because f of 0 is 1. F of 0 is 1. So constant should be 0. So that is my function. So what is f of x? F of x is e to the power x by 2. So f of 4 is what? F of 4 is e to the power 4 by 2, which is e square. So ln of f of 4 is ln of e square, which is 2. So 2 is my answer. I hope you guys liked it. Was it amazing? Was it amazing, people? Please let me know quickly in the chat and then we shall move forward. Very good. It was a very nice question. Guys, functional equations are not that simple because to predict what value to put, it comes with a lot of practice. Here I did like this because I know they're asking f of 4. So I have to find the function. If I have to find the function, I need to get f of x. If I need f of x, I need to have a relation between f of x and f dash. So that will come only when you find f dash of 0. So that is the thought process. Okay. So next question, people. Everybody try to solve it. Try to be quick, 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 quick. Charita, no, no, no. It is not a constant function. Everybody try to solve it. Be quick, guys. Fast. What is the answer over here? So guys, when you have a triangle, how do you find the area? So area of triangle is half AP1, half BP2, half CP3. So what is P1? 2 delta by A. P2, 2 delta by B. P3 is 2 delta by C. Correct? So I can use that over here. 1 by P1 will be what? A square by 2 delta whole square plus C square by 2 delta whole square by B square by 2 delta whole square. So 2 delta will cancel. So the answer is A square plus C square by B square. That's my answer. Very, very easy. So what is A square plus C square? A square is BC. So BC square, C square is nothing but AB square by AC square. Got it? Everybody cool? So can you guys find it out? Distance formula. Look at how easy it is. Was it legendary? Did you guys like it? Was it a good question? Did you people understand this? Are you all happy with this, people? Quick, quick, quick. Try to be fast. Yup. Very, very good question. I hope you all liked it. With that, we shall move forward. The answer is 5 by 2 or 2.5. Very good. Hack with Techno Boy. Netra, it's 5 by 2, not 5 by 4. Very good. Roshant is also right. Oh, king for entertainment. Okay, okay. So yeah, next question is on your screen, guys. Try to solve it. Try to be fast. Come on, people. Don't give up. If the number of terms free from radicals, so when you expand it, what is the general term? NCR. So 6561 CR. 7 to the power 6561 minus R by 3 into 11 to the power R by 9. So R here should be a multiple of 3. And R in the second one should be a multiple of 9. So what is the answer? The common intersection is this one. The intersection of both of them is this one. So how many terms are there? 6561 is 9 into 729. So from 0 all the way up to 9 into 729. So starting from 9 into 0, 9 into 1, all the way up to 9 into 729. So how many terms are there? Totally 730 terms are there. So the value of K is 730. Okay. So 730 by 100 is 7.3. So answer is 7.3. That's your correct answer. Okay. Are you all clear? Did you like it? Was it awesome? Did you all enjoy it, my dear boys and girls? Please let me know in the chat and then we shall move forward. Great, great, great. So with that, people, can you all try this question? Again, one more legendary question. One more legendary question. Everybody try to solve it. Come on, guys. So here, first log definition. First log definition. Root 2 sin x must be positive. 1 plus cos x must be positive. Root 2 sin x should not be equal to 1. So that means sin x should be positive. That means x belongs to 0 to pi. Because we are seeing in this interval. So it should be between 0 to pi. 1 plus cos x is positive. That means cos x is greater than minus 1. That means cos x should not be minus 1 alone. That means x should not be odd multiples of pi. Sin x should not be equal to 1 by root 2. So x should not be pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. So this is the domain. This is the domain of our function. Now let's solve it. So if this log is equal to 2, then I can say root 2 sin x whole square is equal to 1 plus cos x. Now solve it. 2 sin square x. So sin square x can be written as 1 minus cos square x is equal to 1 plus cos x. So when I solve it, what will I get? I'll get 2 cos square x plus cos x. 2 cos square x plus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. So I'll get what? Cos x equal to half. Is that right? I'll get cos x is equal to half. Yeah, that works. Any other value do you get, people? Everybody please let me know. Quick. Cos x equal to minus 1 will also satisfy. But we know cos x cannot be minus 1. So this is ruled out. So the only solution is cos x is half. So where will cos x be half? In this interval, cos x will be half only at pi by 3. So that is the only answer. So pi by 3 is my answer. So P is 1, Q is going to be 3. So pi by 3 will be the answer. So P square plus Q square is 1 square plus 3 square, which is equal to 10. Superb question. I hope you liked it. Did you all like it, my dear boys and girls? Everybody, please let me know in the chat and then we shall move forward. Very good. Done? Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead. So this is the next question, a very challenging question. It is not that easy. Usually these kind of questions come in JEE Advanced. Okay. So please try to solve it. Come on people, everybody try to be fast. Be quick. Padmanabha, thank you so much, man. Arup, we are almost done, Arup. These are the last few questions, almost over. Okay, so now people, x power 4 plus 6x square plus 25 is having p of x as a factor. So it is p of x into some q of x. Similarly, 3x power 4 plus 4x square plus 28x plus 5 is equal to again p of x into some other factor. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to multiply the first one by 3 and I'm going to subtract them. So if I subtract them, what will happen? I will get 18 minus 4, 14x square minus 28x plus 70 is equal to p of x into 3q of x minus r of x. So I got how much? 14 into x square minus 2x plus 5 is equal to p of x into 3q of x minus r of x. Now guys, p of x is a quadratic. So p of x is a quadratic. I already got the quadratic. So this 14 is because of this subtraction. So 14 is because of this. P of x with leading coefficient 1 is this quadratic. So p of x is nothing but x square minus 2x plus 5. So b is minus 2, c is 5 over. So you have to find p of 1. What is p of 1? X square minus 2x plus 5. So 4 is the answer. If you got 4, you're right. Guys, this is a very good question. It's legendary. Okay, these kind of questions usually come in RMO, Olympiad, like your regional maths Olympiad, the first level. In the pre-RMO and all that, you will get such questions. I hope you liked it. Okay. So yeah, shall we move forward? Did you all like it? Everybody cool? Yeah, this is a typical pre-RMO kind of question. Guys, this approach not many will think of. Okay. It's a very, very good method. I hope you all enjoyed it. So yeah, that's about it, I guess. So people, if you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. And if you want to study with us for JEE next year, if you want to repeat, then please do check out the courses offered by Vedantu. So right below this video, if you see, you will find all the links. So you guys are watching V and Light, the official English JEE and NEET channel of Vedantu. If you want to enroll and study with us, go to the description of the video and you can check out all the courses. We have crash course, we have repeaters batch in English, which is starting very soon, the coming week. It is starting the coming week. If you want to repeat next year JEE Mains, then you can definitely make use of these courses. Okay? And people, with that, I would like to wish all of you all the best for tomorrow. Do well. Don't panic. Don't be nervous. You guys will do great. Okay? Revise everything and sleep early today. Don't try to be awake because your exam you need to be on your best mindset. Okay? So take care. Take rest. All the very best for tomorrow. Love you all. Let me know how it goes. And if you enjoyed this video, comment it down below and let us know what you want next. Okay? Thank you so much people. Love you. Take care. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel and also join our Telegram group. Okay? Our Telegram group is over here. The link will be given over here. Yeah, here. Join our Telegram channel. So join the Telegram group because there only we'll share the PDF. Okay? Take care people. All the best. Wish you success. Come back and let us know how it went. Okay? Thank you people. Take care. Bye-bye.